be what they are. The guy is just unfortunate. That's what I say. It's just unfortunate. Like what we are saying, like the fighting for him. Put any real fighter in the position of Baba Mohbad or any other family, you will understand. It's people are saying that who it has never happened to, you will not understand. Leave that thing. Leave that thing. Okay? It's not about who it has never happened to. When you see the passion that some people have in this particular case, you will understand that it should not even happen to them. It didn't happen to us. Look at our passion. Talk less of if it happened to us. Some people will go down. It's not going to be joke. It's not going to be laugh. It's going to be all out. Tell me, out of all Mohbad family and friends, how many of them risk life for him every day? And that observe Mohbad until he gets justice? Who are really putting everything? It is our money public that we are spending. It is our brain that we are bringing. It's our advice, everything that we are bringing. So what is so special about family that you are saying that is because that's not happened to us? They are not just clique. They are not challenged. That's what we should say. And we should keep trying to help them. Simple. That is the word there. Trying to help them. Because we see that they are a helpless person. They are helpless among us. They are the weak one among us. So we have to help them. Because they belong to the same society. But let them not misunderstand our help for being indebted to them, that we have to. We are doing the right thing for the society. They too should join us and let's do the right thing for the society, that this don't happen to any other person's child. That's why we are doing what we are doing. But suddenly they become like a governor on Mohbad's death. You have to call this person, speak to him behind the scene. Not everything is discussed publicly. Bro, what are you saying? If you care about Mohbad, you will be here 24 hours, listen to whatever we are saying. Go to every platform, getting evidence, giving to lawyer, pressuring them. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop. You will not sit down and be expecting someone to call you. Who are you? Who are you? The GoFundMe that we have there, did Adura contribute? Did Darosha contribute? Did Mama Mohbad contribute? Did Ume contribute? Which member of Aloba contributed in that GoFundMe? I contributed $200 there. Did Muyiwa contribute? Did Goresi contribute? Everybody around about, did they contribute there? That they have so much control over him. They don't trust others, but they are trusted.
Yeah, well, for me, I believe if you are making a lot of points here, I believe and this point can help enrich the drive for justice.
And you know what? Let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something, right? All these guys beside Baba Mohbad, right? You know what they are doing? They are attacking me badly. They create fake accounts. They come and act as if, I don't want to call name. They will act as if, okay, they are working with those persons that I'm castigating. That is okay. You know what? We are coming for you, this and that, whatever. Threatening me not to be mentioning those people around Baba that they are corrupt, that whatever that they are. That's what I'm saying. Trying to come and cause all those kind of things. So that I will leave Muyiwa, I will leave all of those people around them. I mean, these guys are so serious. And they keep continuing to do it. Last time, I said all the money in Baba Mohbad TikTok, I've sent 2 lions in that account. And many people have been gifting. The whole money that Baba Mohbad's account, if it is too small, it's 10 million naira. Who is withdrawing money that we give to Baba Mohbad? I just said so to ask here. Somebody sent request to come and warn me that don't talk about it again. Don't talk about who is withdrawing the money. Somebody's withdrawing that money because the man cannot open PayPal. Who put PayPal in that TikTok account that is taking everything we are giving to the man? Who put PayPal? The wicked people. The man is crying, yet they are taking from me.
So, Papariano, you mean to say that some elements around Baba are intentionally dragging the process of justice so they can milk it as much as possible?
Do you know what it means to leave your family, leave your children, and come and fight for somebody, and then you are not having any gain or nothing?
Crocodile, stop putting words in his mouth. Crocodile, you're putting words in your mouth. You need to phrase your questions properly.
I mean, I'm trying to understand what he's trying to say.
No, what are you saying? Ask a question. Me, I can answer any question. Go on, ask a question.
Yeah, my point is, you suspect that some people around him are trying to delay the drive so that they can milk it as much as possible every step. like, do you suspect? I'm not saying that this is like your
I've
state
already
of
said
mind,
yes.
or
No, I suspect that people around him are not helping for justice for Mohbad.
they want to try to intentionally delay so they can milk it as much as possible, from the lives, from the
They are
money
not
coming in.
helping very well for justice for Mohbad. So it can include anything, but they have not been doing so well. That is what I'm saying.
So well, I see. I mean,
Because there are so
sorry,
many
I
questions,
just
so
want to
many things that has been undone. You know what I mean?
yeah, I understand. I just want to understand your view as regards that respectfully. I'm not trying to put any words to
No,
anybody.
that's what I'm saying. I cannot be sure, okay, where the delay is coming from, but I think the delay is possibly because the public is so strong. This case would have died long time. The public is the one holding this case. They are doing everything to jeopardize, to kill it. When a lawyer went out the other time and said Mohbad doesn't have any stabbing on his body, is that not trying to make us forget stabbing and jeopardize the case? That's our lawyer going to say that Mohbad doesn't have any stabbing in his body, and then we insist that no, he has stabbing, this and that. So we are the one that is making it go long.
Yeah, because sometimes the man, according to the man, he said he cannot.
But one thing they succeededly doing, people around Baba, one thing they succeededly doing, which I think they win there, they succeededly delay autopsy so that Mohbad body will rotten. Believe me, a time is coming. The government and some people will come. They will say, yes, now it is approved. Now you can go and do autopsy. When they know you cannot get anything there again. They succeededly. Okay, and I think that Berekete was also part of the delay. Yeah. Because people told Berekete, let's do autopsy. He said, no, let's wait for the government. I have my money. Now, Berekete, do you want to do autopsy? Now that you have seen the truth from the government, do you want to do autopsy? Why didn't you do it then? Did anybody hold your hand not to do it then? Now you want to do it, right?
But is it possible for Berekete to do it? Is it possible for Berekete to do the private autopsy, even while the government one is going on to?
Bro, there's something you have to understand. At the end of the day, which court do you want to tender it to? The court has what we call admissible evidence. You may do whatever and bring it, and court will throw it away. I don't admit this. Okay? That how is this true? The government pathology has conducted an autopsy. Okay, and this is their own result. And the government lawyer may find that valid over the one that you went to bring in your own private autopsy or whatever. So you understand?
Yes, I understand. So what could have happened was that while the government autopsy is going on, Baba's autopsy and Berekete autopsy should have been going on side by side, so that at the same time they will have the result to be able to challenge as soon as possible, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And the government too will be careful, because they will know that if we go and bring rubbish, these guys too are doing their own too is coming. No? But now we're not doing our own, and the government is happy that the body is rotting in every day. So when the government will go and bring their own, they will say, our court, we did our own since September. This is our own evidence. Somebody is going to do it yesterday. How can we compare with that we did it earlier when the body was not even that rotten? And them who went to do it now that the body is very rotten.
I see. So, but are you going to exonerate? Okay, so why didn't Berekete did that at the first? Okay, Berekete said wait for the government. But even if you wait for the government, you should have still done your own autopsy. Why you still wait for the government to come out? It's just going to be like the issue of who plays or reveals his or her cards first.
Maybe he's giving the benefit on that.
But Papariano, you know that Baba needs help in some way. He needs people around him some way, anyway, somehow. He can't do it alone, maybe because of the strain, and he needs personal physical support around him. So, and there's not going to be something like this popping up time and again. I don't have any issue with anyone. I'm just saying that what would you suggest in this case? What is you've said it several times, so I just wanted to just maybe repeat yourself again like a broken record, because you have been saying the same thing from day one, and most of what you've said has been confirmed. So would you say that Baba should change his circle or begin to act unilaterally without listening to people around him? because I'm sure people around him too have their own reasons for advising him too, and for counseling him. And these people are people that Baba have sanctioned. It's very hard for Baba to let them off. That's my question.
Sorry, who want to help him answer that question? Somebody please answer that question for him.
Should Baba do away with his current circle, or should he begin to unilaterally make decisions? Or, yeah, that's the two questions that I'm trying to ask. It's just like two sides of a coin. There are reasons why these people are around him. And according to Baba, he insists that he's comfortable with their company. So if you say those people around him, or some people around him, are intentionally dragging the case for financial, benefit, interest, then it simply means that Baba himself too is in approval of what they are doing. The accusation or the allegation kind of spill over to Baba himself. So it's very hard for one to blame the flock without blaming the shepherd. So Baba himself too is going to get a hit from that allegation. That is Baba also comfortable with making money off this case as it's dragging as it is? Does it like it? Is he bringing in more money, more recognition, more fame?
Yeah, be mindful of using that word, because Baba has hired experts, legal minds, and those people should take responsibility. If the case goes wrong, they should take responsibility, because Baba has given them the authority to represent him as legal minds. Baba is not a legal, he's not legally qualified. So you can't blame Baba first. Right now, what we're saying is Baba is not fully aware of the procedures that are required to move us forward in this case. And it's the place of the legal people to take action when required. But we are seeing that they're not acting. They're not proactive. They're not even reacting when something happens. Like in this petition now, there hasn't been a public counter petition that we can see that has come from the legal team. So be mindful when you use your words, because when people go back and narrate it, it's going to be that this is what was said. So be very careful with your words.
I understand.
My own opinion. To my own opinion, why this guy Baba cannot let them go. Always they said they are not getting paid. They are not getting paid for all these things they do. Gracie said it time without number. I'm not being paid. I'm just doing this because I want justice for Mohbad. Maybe that could be the reason why Baba said, oh, these guys are not getting paid. They are always here with me, morning and night. They are the best person. They are the best people I can work with. I think it's good for me to work with them because they don't ask me money for food. They don't ask me money for clothes. Just come and go, and they take care of me. They wash my toilet. They do everything. They iron my clothes. So if they are doing that for Baba, it's very easy for him to trust them. It's very easy for him to work with them day and night. So that is my own opinion, because they are just doing it for justice sake.
Thank you.
Someone is in the comment section that relax. Baba is going to talk about the hold on, where did I see that? Baba is going to talk about the petition on Sunday. And that's another thing. Why are you going to make Baba speak about the petition when he doesn't even understand some of the legal words that he needs to be using? So bringing Baba out Sunday to Sunday to speak, I don't think is good enough. Yes, he can come out and, greet his people, greet the public and blah, blah, blah. But in reference to the case, we should have the legal team making statements on behalf of Baba and not Baba speaking on the petition, because then he might go out and miss Yan, as they say. He might go and say something again. So I don't think that he should be talking about legal things on his Sunday shows. He shouldn't.
writing this course on for himself by himself. So I don't think there's legal team working for him. So he's doing it. Maybe they are not working for him anymore. So you want to be coming every Sunday so that people will be aware of what is happening.
No, I don't think so. Baba was the one who elected to, even before the issue of the petition, Baba was the one who elected to come on live every Sunday and answer questions. So he probably wants to use one of his live sessions on Sundays to address the petition that he went for. It's not as if he wants to establish that live for to tell us what happened during the petition. He elected to do that weeks ago and has been doing it. So in one of his sessions, he will be addressing it. It's as simple
Do
as
you
that. It's
believe
not as
that
if
if
he
he
just wanted to open the live just because he wants to address it.
if he come out on Sunday, he's going to be bombarded with questions a lot, which he could not be able to answer.
Yeah, of course, he's going to be asked questions,
And
but I'm not trying to.
that may lead him to make a lot of mistake in his
Well,
speech.
I'm not saying that. I'm not talking about that. This one that you're talking about. I am saying that there's nothing wrong for the man to come on online to inform people what he went through at in the police station. And if he's asked questions, it's up to discretion of himself and his legal team or his team to guide him on how to answer. And I'm sure that is going to happen because you can see that one of the reasons why he's being petitioned is because of the statement that he made on live. So I am sure that in answering those questions, I believe that he's going to be discreet and cautious, and
You
he'll
can't say
be able
you're
to apply some
sure.
caution. I said I believe.
In a very high profile case like this, whenever Baba is going to make reference to any ongoing matter, there should be someone of legal expertise beside him who can either tell him to refrain, to answer, or not to answer a particular question. But
I
leave
mean, we are saying the same thing because, like I said, he's going to have his team, his legal team, and his own team.
Have you been
to caution
informed?
him.
How do you know? How do you know?
He should. Let's say he should. Okay, because that will makes me say, okay. He should be able to be guided by his legal team and his team. Let's just put it that way.
When you say he should, but anyway.
Of course, he should because he's one of. He said in one of his live that those whose names were on Mohbad's petition, were the ones who killed his son. He said in one of his live, and that's what was used against him. So I'm sure that in his next live, he's going to apply more caution. I believe he's going to apply. He should be able to apply more caution in addressing the cases around the petition and his invitation to the police station.
The questions that come to Baba are not filtered, so it can come from anybody, and it could be about anything.
Yes.
So
if you ask me,
how do you manage his response?
If you ask me, I'm speaking from the perspective that Baba's team and his legal team would be around to guide him. If you ask me an unfatal question in an interview and my team are there to
Were you
listen
there
to the
last
questions.
Sunday? Were you there last Sunday, Crocodile? Because you're speaking as if you're an insider. Were you there last Sunday? Did you observe Baba last Sunday? Were you present at that interview last Sunday?
I was present at the interview last Sunday.
Okay. Did you see anyone that interrupted Baba while he was answering those questions?
I did not see anyone interrupting Baba answering the questions.
So do you think that this coming Sunday that there would have been a readjustment of what happened last Sunday?
Of course, I believe that there should.
You believe?
I believe that there should.
You see, this is the point that we've been saying since Monday. Today is Friday. Mm-hmm. Okay, we've been talking, and I saw Gurexi coming to this live, and I've been in other lives where Gurexi has come in, and within 5 minutes he's asking to be picked up onto the panel. But he has quietly come in here. He has heard what the conversation is, and I don't know if he's still present or he has quietly slipped out again. And this is what we're talking about. We've been saying that we are not getting enough action from the legal team. We're not reacting to when important issues come up. How come this message is not taken back? Because obviously, Gurexi has the contact with the legal team. He has direct contact with Baba. So how come all of these things, and he seems to be panel hopping, how come nothing is being done? That's the question. is he not taking back the information from this platform, or is it something about this platform? Because he seems to be happy when he's in other places. How come he isn't taking back the complaints? Because we've been talking about this thing nonstop. Is he not feeding back? Because I believe that's the essence of him hopping about, which is a good thing. What he's doing is a good thing. But how is he feeding back what he hears? That's the question.
Well, I don't know. That's up to Mr. Gurezi to come on the panel to answer. I don't know. So far, I don't have any reservations with anybody in the Justice for Mohbad as long as they're putting their efforts. I don't. It's up to them to do what is right. So yeah, I'm behind everyone. That's all. That's what I can say. I should ask that.
It's not about apportioning blame. It's accountability. We're coming back to accountability, because if we're here talking, we're hoping that, what we say would filter back to those who need to hear it. Is it just falling on deaf ears? That's the question. Or are they selective in what they hear? And if they are selective, then why are we here?
Well, we are not sure if they are selective or not. The only reasons that can make us know if or not they are selective is, if we think that they are not moving as fast as we expect, and that's why we are also here. And that's why, yes. So we are here because we want this thing to happen, the justice to be served as soon as possible. Although we might be in conflict of the operational and the pace, the momentum at which the whole thing is going. And that is why we are also here. In good days, we are here. In bad days, we are here. If you think it's fast, we're here. If you think it's not fast, we're here to talk about it too. And I believe that the Baba's team also, they are listening. And we appeal to them to keep doing the good works that they are doing, and to expedite and to also help the case as much as they can, if they can. We can only, according to Paparano, even Paparano himself has said it, he can only advise, he can only try to bring Baba to speak. But if they call Baba that, you know what, you can't talk, you have to go down, there's nothing Paparano can do, And Paparano is still on the platform. He has given his blood, his sweat, he's given his energies to it too. So he's not backing out of it. So we can't say because things are not going as fast as we expect it to be, then we have to back out. Except you want to back out personally, fine. But at the same time, you still need to understand that what is wrong is wrong. If Mohbad died in a very brutal fashion, we have to be here as much as possible to breathe down the necks of not only Wunmi and her camp, but also our own people, which is Baba and the team that is working with, that they should do what is needful. We should keep encouraging them and keep pushing them to do what is needful. There's also a limit to what the public too can do, in terms of this.
Just excuse me, I have to drop for now, okay? I have a call.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so who else have something to say?
Hi, Mr. Is it Crocodile? Or what?
Yeah, Crocodile. Mr. Crocodile.
Crocodile.
Yeah.
I mean, don't bite me. Yeah. How's it going?
Everything's going fine. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah. Okay. That lady mentioned something the last time, that they have to filter some questions. They have to filter Baba, not to say some stuff like that. In this scenario now, right? We are talking about my child, right? My beloved child. I'm telling you the fact. No matter how you try to filter what you want to say, the emotions will definitely come in. Because sometimes when they ask a question, just direct question, do you know what happened? Yeah, this is what happened. This is what I believe that happened, right? But unfortunately, people are expecting, because of the system we're using in Nigeria, the system is meant for the riches, right? It's not for the poor.
Yeah.
So nobody is kind of like listening to the poor people, the poor man. Nobody's trying to listen to them. They always oppress them that, Mokilon saw Jare. He's not saying anything. So that's what I believe they are trying to do to this man. They're just trying to like suppress him, intimidate him, keep him short. Even though if you know what is happening, if you remember when we said something like last time, right? I know a lot, but I can't say the truth. If I say something, everybody will go down. Who are the everybody? And this Baba just said something that Baba never mentioned these people that petitioning him, right? He just said, say petition Timo Badiko. Olukoyo to one bed short to say so. And he mentioned those people, and this thing is kind of like evidence, right? There was a petition that this name was on.
Yeah.
I mean, those names were on it, right? So that's what he said. And when they asked him, say, say, no, you know what? If you do the DNA, I will tell you more about this thing. So I didn't see anything bad in those things that Baba said.
Sheyi Peter, yes. Sorry, I'm not trying to cut you short. Do you know what happened now? Why this lady don't want to do the DNA? I'm also a lady, you understand?
Yeah.
I didn't see any big deal about DNA. Even if Mohbad is not alive, I think the father have the right to be like, oh, I want to do the DNA of my grandchild.
Seriously.
You understand? But because she knew after this DNA, even they could not even found what killed Mohbad with the autopsy, the DNA is going to reveal everything. That is why she's trying every possible best not to do the DNA. Because I don't know what is there in DNA. If you really love your man before he died, and you are sure that this man is the owner of your child, what is there in DNA? But all this thing can actually happen in Nigeria, because I don't know why you cannot go to, as in they can't arrest her, they can't do anything just for her to do ordinary DNA test.
That's the problem, right? They should have arrested her long time ago.
Just for her to do the DNA test. She's not sure of the father, yes. She's not sure.
Exactly, yeah.
And she knew that after the DNA, everything is going to come out.
Yeah, sure. Even though, you know what, I think
I'm just tired of the country where I came from. But I'm tired.
Yesterday, I met somebody here yesterday was asking me, oh, I'm in Nigeria. I said, I was in Nigeria. That's what I told her. I was like, oh, you don't leave us. I said, take. Because, it's not even good for your health when you think about what is happening to people in Nigeria, right? Because a lot of people know the truth. Apart from this case, a lot of people know what is happening. A lot of people know what they can do to make Nigeria better. A lot of people know what they can do to get the fact about this thing. But unfortunately, because of the people involved, they will never come outside to say something. Because if they say something, a lot of people will go down, atamo. This one will put this one, this one will put this one, this one will put this one. But nobody wants to be crucified for their sins. Everybody wants to put all the blames on Satan. Is it share? Okay, if it was a mistake, maybe you stabbed him by a mistake or something happened by a mistake, why can't you just face the consequences and just like, okay, this happened because of so, and we move on. Even if you accept that, okay, this was a mistake, maybe self-defense, that's a manslaughter. It's not a death sentence, right? We never can tell you. We might go and come back and just like you move on with your life. But now everything has kind of pepper, scatter, and the people like kind of like supporting this lady. They are the most evil people on earth I've ever seen. Because some of them, they know the truth, and some of them, this thing can never happen to them. They will come outside. I remember one woman, if you are watching Antinka TNT sometime, it was asking the lady, say Toba Jekwe Woni, say Wamasafun DNA. The lady said, even though I won't follow themselves, I will ask them that take them and do the DNA and bring them back to me. I will sit down in my house, I'll be drinking beer. That's what the lady said. But it's okay, why are you supporting this lady that DNA said, DNA said, no DNA, they are just blabbling. I was just strolling on TikTok a few days ago. I heard this lady was like, this lady was making jest of, I need DNA. And he said, this lady has money, this lady has said, you are talking about the husband that they've not buried yet. DNA. And he said, that was it. This lady started laughing. I was like, can you imagine? And you said this lady is money. And you said this lady doesn't know anything about what happened to this guy. It's quite unfortunate. It's people that are supporting her that are giving her a lot of, yeah.
I just want to add to what you say because you're making a lot of sense. Because if you look at what is going on, you will realize that it seems the police is not working actively. They are doing
working. They know what's happening, but they don't want to
Yes. Because after this case, we've had other cases happening, and the police have been active, they have been working. But when it comes to the case of Mohbad, there is this lethargy, there is reluctance on part of the police to actually do what is supposed
there's more to it.
So there is more to it than meet the eye. So you can see that is why Wunmi is having the confidence to speak.
Oh, that lady get mad though. That lady get confident, as in. Hey.
She has the confidence because for the police to act in this manner, then there has to be a political muscle behind it. Also behind it, you understand?
Sure.
And there has to be.
I heard even though if you go to station to write a what's it called, petition or a statement, they will show her first before they will publish it, and she will correct
there's
it.
A political muscle.
Like, really?
There's a political muscle, and there is somebody who has the traction to be able to buy people enough to propagate more lies, and that is the celebrity part of it. You understand?
Those guys are crazy.
And when you are stacked up against these odds, you need to be able to like you need to be competent with what you're doing. You need to be able to move fast. You have to be able to gather the momentum, and you have to be true to what you're doing. I think that is the reason why Papariano is always scolding this momentum at which Baba is moving. It's critical. Papariano is not critical against Baba. It's critical on the move, on the moment. In my opinion, I think it's critical on the momentum because these guys are moving fast. In the beginning, there was a point at which Wunmi called Baba and cursed him out and even accused him wrongly of some things.
And nothing happened though.
And nothing happened about. Nothing happened. Yeah. She was not petitioned. She was not called to answer questions at the police station. Nothing is done. Okay, nothing happened that I know. I don't want to say nothing happened that I know.
Okay, nothing happened. If something happened, you will know. You will hear. You will know now.
Yeah, but you have to at the same time. If you are at the sidelines in support of the justice, you still have to be careful because I believe that they are taking some steps behind the scene that they are not making public for reasons best known to them. Because according to Mr. Muyiwa, he said that as regards, yes, they filed for the DNA hearing, and by the time that they filed for the DNA hearing, it took a long time for them to approve it. When the approval letter came, then the judge who is to preside over the hearing suddenly remembers that she wants to go on a holiday break outside the country. You can see. So if you don't know anything, you won't. If Mr. Muyiwa didn't say it, nobody would have known that the end itself is sweating, but the feathers is not making us to know or to see the sweats of the end. And although there could be some, inadequacy somewhere, I feel that these guys are doing some things, and that we should chastise them to move quickly, but there could be some little things on their own side too that I don't want to touch on.
What is all this wickedness all about, sir? Because let's assume that the lady knows that this son is not for this guy. Why is she holding on to everything? Does she want this Baba to just lose out finally as everything?
Sheyi Peter Crocodile. Whenever they are talking about Mohbad death, I don't want you people to always put like Baba Jaya Lori Omo is not going to achieve anything. Let's leave whatever Baba will achieve. If Baba did not give birth, Baba will eat. Let's have this thing in the back of our mind. Wait, Sheyi Peter, leave this. We should not even put property in this. We should not put Mohbad money in this. We are talking of if Mohbad is dead, but what is the gain of that father? Is it his true grandchild or not his true grandchild? That's what we want to know. Forget about bare Mohbad property. They can actually give Lian everything without Baba having a single penny. We're not talking about property
I'm not talking about property. I'm talking about the son.
What we want now is we want to know if the child is a real child.
Let her learn, no problem.
You understand? That is what I think this case should be all about. Just for the man to be assured that this child.
I was not talking about the property. I was just talking about the son, right?
You said you said something like Baba Emache Lori for nothing. You understand?
Yeah, that my point was you never allowed me to land there. My point was
sorry about that.
Do you know this man was saying something that Ija Niko Ija Olani? I don't want to postpone it.
Yes,
if this son now is not my
No,
son,
it's not
or
his own.
so let's go fight it now and know where we are going instead
That's
of
it.
Okay, Mr.
So
Sheyi.
now my own point when I was where I was going was, okay, now what of that? At the end of the day, you don't want to do DNA test, and after maybe 10 years or 20 years now, now my son. Now my son, I want
Mr.
to come.
Sheyi.
So that Baba don't lose everything. So that's my own point.
Mr. Sheyi,
It doesn't make any sense.
Yes,
Mr.
because
Sheyi,
he has
let's
already had it in mind that he has a ground child.
Exactly.
Right.
You are now getting my point.
Okay, Mr.
At the end
Sheyi,
of the day,
That's what I think. That's what I think we should be fighting. Like Nigerians are fighting for, not for the property or whatever.
not the property.
For those people thinking, wait, crocodile. For those people thinking Mohbad father is actually fighting because of the property, I pray this thing will actually happen to their family and they
Those
will
people
have
are
their
drunk
children,
now.
their children
Those people,
property
they don't know
too.
what they are saying. They are
They
just
will have
looking
their
for
children
excuses.
property. I pray it happen to their family and they will have their own children property, because I don't know what is property in losing a whole child.
Okay, so let's call a spade a spade. Let's talk real talk now. Mr. Sheyi Peters, I believe that you're a man also.
Yes, I'm a man.
And as men, when we have children, and our children one of our child becomes successful, properties, land, estates, fame, money, everything, and he gets married customarily to a lady. A few months later, he ended up dead. Then, even before he passed away, you've been hearing tales of the promiscuity of his wife.
Yeah.
After he passes away, after the son passed away, more tales, like even evidence of even eyewitnesses who were privy to her promiscuous activities, reveal to you of the promiscuous ways of the wife of your deceased son. And now there is a child in the picture. Naturally, you will sense that, could it be that even the child is not owned by my son or fathered by my son? You will want to know what's going on.
That'll be the first thing on your brain.
That will be the first thing on your brain. Now imagine you attending a coroner inquest and your son's wife is asked the question that, has she had any intimacy with anybody aside your son? And she was shuffling. She couldn't give a direct
answer.
Instead, counsel interrupted, and that question was not answered. You will suspect something is going on, and you want to get to the bottom of it, knowing fully well that your son left estates on ground, and you thought that the estate is going to be taken over by the grandson, which allegedly belongs to your lineage. You will want to know what is going on. Even if you grew up in poverty, in nothingness, and your son is able to make something out of the Aloba family, you want to protect it for him. By ensuring that whoever takes over as his heir is a legitimate heir to the lineage of the family.
It's not someone that will just come and squander all the labor, stuff like that. Just squander everything and just
thank you very much.
The lineage. That's just the fact.
That's just it.
We are still saying the same thing.
I just want to buttress your point, sir.
That people, Yabo just said something that I started this thing with my sweat. I started this just Mohbad, but Baba started fighting for property, and that's why I was like, oh, come on, don't say this. This guy has never mentioned property. I think this guy is looking for property. If I think David over sent the 2 million, this guy would have collected the money. But thank God for God, the guy didn't collect the money. They would have robbed him like crazy. No. But the guy was like, well, Fumpiye. The guy was not interested in all those shit, right?
Yes.
But I just believe that all on to fair to actually and people and can fight. Zoom, boy. Yes, ma'am.
I like truly. If we're talking about money, Baba ò ní owó láti bẹ̀rẹ̀, and he was actually living okay, yeah. He was looking fine on his own, and he was trying his best for the child. The child, he even said it in his song, like, my father tried for me. Even he tried to send him to school. He did a lot of things. Everybody knows. If just that Nigeria, we don't like to say the truth. We are hypocrites.
They don't like truth now.
We are
serious or no?
When it comes to hypocrisy, Nigeria is 99%. You understand?
100%, which 99? 100%.
I agree with you.
But if not for hypocrisy, why would you say that? Because Leanne was not up to a year when Mohbad died. Yeah? Is it a year or 2 years? I don't know his age.
It's just 5 months or 4 months.
When he died, yeah? And you people, and Baba never thought of it in his mind. And nobody will be a father or a parent that will pray that my child should die young. You understand? Sure. So Baba never ever think of it that he's going to mourn his child. So why will he think of him doing a DNA test? If not for the death of the son, why will he think of him doing a DNA test? He doesn't have the right when his child was alive, yes, because his child he was supposed to call his child and be like, oh, go and do DNA test for this child. Let's see if it's our child. He will call his child. That's if his child was alive. But since his child is dead, you understand? He has the right as the next person to the child, because Baba Mohbad is the next person to the child. I don't know why people I always say this thing, if you want to judge something, pray that this thing should happen to you and see how you're going to feel before you can actually, if you want to eat somebody, eat yourself. If you want to pin somebody, pin yourself first and see how you will feel before you think that, oh, this thing that is happening to this person is actually happy with it. You understand? I don't know why somebody that is in his or her right senses, that is having a brain that he thinks every day, will think that, oh, this Baba is actually after property or he doesn't have right as your father-in-law, that you don't have right to ask for your grandchild DNA test in that country where people are sleeping and they are eating, if not they are dollared. I don't know why people are just full of HCC brain. All because of hypocrisy. Crocodile, you were saying something the other time. One person was asking in the comment section that, are you sure that Wunmi was? I know it's all these hypocrite people though, but I wanted to give it because he was like, are you sure? What is the evidence? Because since we have been talking, he was talking about evidence. I'm not sure. Maybe his own mother have the evidence that his father is the owner of him. Go. Maybe his father has evidence. His mother have evidence to show that he's the truly son of his father. You understand? Because everything they were asking of evidence. Where is the evidence that Mohbad's father was the one that killed his son? Why he was not living with them? But this so-called dollar, they keep saying that it was Mohbad's father that killed his son. Where is the evidence?
They keep. And you
people are looking for evidence here.
Like you said earlier, Ma, one of the problems that we face in a country like Nigeria is hypocrisy, and there is this when it comes to admitting your faults. Nigerians will not admit their fault. Even if you're like on a normal street and you're involved in a normal dialogue with a Nigerian, or let's say a debate, when they see that, oh, this guy is having an upper hand, what they do is they gaslight you. They won't accept that, oh, actually, but bro, what you said is actually right. I think I'm wrong in this. They don't have that mouth to say it. They see it as them being weaker than you. When they admit
too much ego.
Yeah. And we Nigerians, we do not like it when we preach what we don't actually practice. So most of those guys who are talking about supporting Wunmi, when they have that situation that they pass through, they would not do what they are saying they are going to do. They're going to do exactly
Crocodile, you know what? It's this lady that brought up this DNA test issue. If you remember when they asked her to talk at the Corona inquest, she was the one that mentioned, oh, Baba is angry with me because I didn't give a placenta. No, that was all open Baba's eyes.
She said it she deflected the question with that.
Yeah, I didn't mean she didn't mention that this DNA test might not even come up.
Gotten so much traction.
But unfortunately, she mentioned that the Baba now remember that you know that, so that's why.
But what she intended to do was to make Baba seem like a monster,
a bad person,
as though Baba hated her, and just because of that, to make people just get some sympathy for her. And
Baba carry woman come my house. All those ones are not necessary in questions, right?
It's to demonize Baba anyway.
They just try to demonize the man. Just try to change the narrative, everything.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, they messed up because she already gave us almost 5 or 4 narrative now, which is not correlated together.
If you check Miss Dr. Kemi's Facebook post or Instagram post, she said something. she posted what Wunmi said, that she's ready to do the DNA, that Baba should go get a court order for the DNA. And here
she
comes
said
the
that
court.
even Yabo just said it on our live program that nobody's asking not to do that. Look back court order wa. Emma Lasse, Musobe. No, Yabo, I don't know the gods. This is not your family matter. This is not your family issue. But you just come on live, you just come and discredit the man, talk to the man as
No. Don't make a mistake. It is money. When it comes to those guys, follow the money. It is the money. She was able to get a lot of money from the GoFundMe, and she will still get more money for the GoFundMe. She's still getting more money from GoFundMe. And when Mohbad is about to be buried, she's going to make a lot of noise about it, and she's going to get more money for the burial. You see, so these are the guys that are getting the percentage, some of the money. They want to get more money. Look, you see what happened during the coffin case when she made some advertisement for a coffin maker on behalf of Mohbad, saying that those guys are.
Sheyi Peter, Crocodile. Do you know that? You see why most of these Bumi's people, they are senseless. Like I do say, I'm not this kind of person that cause people or abuse people, but we abuse in a good manner. That's me. The reason why I said they are senseless is because one of them is typing rubbish here, telling Crocodile that where is the evidence that Mohbad that Wunmi was sleeping around. But they have evidence now that Baba asked for Wunmi the baby placenta. Because one stupid idiot now is typing rubbish here, like if that Baba is asking for, why is Baba asking for another person's child placenta? Imagine, that's how you will know that these people, they are dollar.
Another child placenta.
Another child placenta. So where is the evidence that Baba asked for placenta? Where is the evidence? Because they're asking for evidence up and down. I've been reading it since. They're asking for evidence. Imagine, all these people are just senseless.
When I give birth to my first son, when I give birth to my baby,
I don't know why your father-in-law doesn't have rights for a placenta.
It's me and my mother-in-law that took the placenta. Because I was not there, they kept it for me. When I got there, they gave it to me. My mother-in-law said, "Mommy, I make her carry this baby for," because I think I was offshore when I came back. You understand? And I was like, "I'm coming back." No. I just booked my shopper fast. Go to Lagos Island, go to Keja fast. And when we got there, she was like, "Okay, church they burn it. Laura Petrol had every burn there. You just pray to it, just pray on this morning. You just pray and just do that in. I bought everything. My second daughter, I was offshore. She kept it to me for me to see it. But this one, this my mother-in-law, because my mommy was not there, my dad was not there. It's my mother-in-law that was there with us, right? When I came back.
Yes, even my elder sister-in-law was the one that did everything. It's not my mother. It's not my mother. When Iya Mohbad was nowhere to be found, because that one is not even a good mother. Right from time, I've said it. But the father that stood by his child now, they want this man to go to prison. When this man go to prison, you people should go and celebrate. And I'm very sure that one day, everything that happened to this man, will happen to any of your family. Except if this man is the one that killed his child. Except if Baba Mohbad is the one that killed his child. Because I want you people to feel this pain this man is feeling. I want you people to feel this pain this man is feeling. So it can happen to your family and you feel the pain.
That man cannot go to jail. They know if they try that, people will protest. Just write this down. If they try that shit, people will protest.
If you know you want to, on the comment section, if you have something to say, if you know you disagree with what we are saying on the panel, come on the panel.
Forget it. People will protest though. If they try that, all those Ikorodu boys, they are just keeping quiet because of maybe they are just scared of some powers. If they carry that man to jail, to prison or something, that man didn't warrant any prison, any questioning for now. That man is passing through a lot of emotional trauma, emotional stress. But unfortunately, if they try that, people will protest. That's just the fact. Even people supporting Wunmi later, they will still realize that
I don't know. They are just. I went to the other. I think I mistakenly. I've never even been to that life before. I saw how those people, they call themselves woman, and if you see the way they are talking to this man, they were cursing this man big curses. Like I was like, what is this? This man lost a child, and you people still have the God to be cursing this man. What has he done wrong? What has he done wrong? I can't experience what Wunmi is going through because she's not a good girl right from time. So I can't experience it. I can't experience it because I know they were kadube like her. I know they were kadube. I don't walk up and down. I don't fuck any kind of dick I see. So I can't experience whatever. Now family will experience because you people are not you people fuck around and you people are the same. You are bed of the feathers. You flock together. So I can't experience whatever she's passing through because I don't know what is difficult for a lady to do DNA test. A lady should do DNA test. I know none of you are the true child of your father because your mother is walking up and down, fucking different type of dick. So that's why DNA is quite difficult for your family to do. Where will your family even see money for DNA? Your family can't see money for DNA. Are they using 10,000 to do DNA? You people are not true child.
No,
You are bastards.
DNA is cheap now. Now 175. What do you mean?
If 200K, I mean 200K, where will all these hungry people, where will their family see money to do DNA? All these hungry people that they will just come and transfer their aggression on people on TikTok. Hungry people.
Men are cheating. Ladies are scared of DNA. Don't play. Oh my God.
I don't know. Men are the cheating being on us. But women are scared of doing DNA. I've never heard of it in my life. Ordinary DNA.
We'll meet him.
Ordinary DNA.
Come up.
We'll meet him.
You guys should come up. If you know you have something to say, you guys come up. Come with your point. Come with your evidence. Come with your point, guys.
Come up, okay. And when they pay, they always curse. They don't have anything to be doing in their life. In their life,
you don't have evidence. It's just a dabarina. You don't have evidence. Just dabarina.
Please.
Yes, love. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much.
Morning, ma.
As it is now,
Yeah, I'm early today,
can you mute?
Oh, sorry.
Natural Zone. Classic babe, as you're coming up, please mute your mic, please. Thank you. As it is now, if they want us to follow their narrative about it was drug that by Mohbad, people will be drug lord for Nigeria. Will be say then they take drug one or the other. They never buy. Now Mohbad when a gentle soul, easygoing guy, drug the buy. Number 2. We waited this long for the past 9 months. They are now telling us that it was drug. Okay, the same pathology that said the clinical is unascertained, that it is inconclusive. So how do you want us to believe that the autopsy is conclusive? That's on that. So if they want to put the narration about it was the injection that was given to Mohbad that by the Mohbad, that means they are going to drag the nurse. They are going to drag Karimo, the clinical prescriber. They are going to drag Spending that gave out the nurse number, and they are going to drag Prime Boy that was the cause of the injury. But okay, that was the cause of Mohbad sustaining an injury for them calling a nurse. And if Prime Boy wants to drag them, Prime Boy is going to drag Wunmi because Wunmi was the one that was fighting with Mohbad before Prime Boy intervened, before Mohbad got angry at Prime Boy. Am I making sense?
Yeah, go ahead.
So if you want to,
the dot is yeah.
Kẹ́ tó máa ṣe àjọyọ̀, kẹ́ tó máa ṣe party, kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ analyse behind the closed doors. Kẹ́ mọ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tẹ́ ń parọ́ fún wọ́n ní pé etí mi ló máa gbọ́rọ̀, etí mi ló máa analyse ẹ̀. Tí ẹ bá fẹ́ yí lórí Prime Boy lórí pé Prime Boy ló jẹ́ kí Mohbad sustain injury tó fi pe nurse, tí nurse fi wá, tí nurse fi gún ní abẹ́rẹ́ tí abẹ́rẹ́ fi gbòdì lára ẹ̀. Prime Boy wá dá ẹ padà sẹ́yìn pé okay, sorry, I should speak good English. If you want to put out the narrative that it was by Mohbad, and I'm sure that you are not going to leave Prime Boy behind, you are not leaving Spending behind, you are not leaving the nurse behind. Alright? So Prime Boy will not take you guys back to Mohbad's argument and Wunmi's argument in the car. Because if Mohbad and Wunmi were not fighting, Prime Boy would not try to interrupt Mohbad, trying to calm him down. For Mohbad, because if Prime Boy ká ní pé prime boy ti gbé ẹnu ara ẹ̀ dálé tó ṣe bí pé kò mọ kankan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ kò bá ti má bá òun àti Mohbad ti má níjà tó fi pé Mohbad fẹ́ gba níṣẹ́ tó fi lọ gba Prado jeep tí àpá fi wà lọ́wọ́ Mohbad. So if Wunmi and Mohbad were not fighting, Prime Boy would not have intervened to their fight. Because he said, and I quote, he said they were having a family issue and he had to shut Mohbad up, that calm down. If he wants to fight, go home, not on the show, like not even when you are about to perform the show. Try to calm your nerves down. That was what Prime Boy said. So if you want us to go with this your narrative about the nurse, we will follow you guys and Ademawa will be done to run a critical banidi. So if there was no fight, yes, if there was no fight with me and Mohbad, there will be no fight between Mohbad and Prime Boy, and Mohbad will not sustain an injury. Spending will not drop the nurse number, and DJ Bami will not chat the nurse, and the nurse will not give him tetanus injection that leads to die. So they can get it right. This one they are congratulating her. Your husband died, then they congratulate you. Now they are trying to make it look like people are bullying her.
They are shouting almost 25 years. Like almost 25 years. O ti mo bi ton that o si o long gbogbo kiri. Almost 25 years.
We have some new people.
I will lose my line of thought.
Yeah, sorry to cut it. We have some new
people. They are
people.
trying to make it look like they are bullying her online. They are trying to tarnish her image. They are trying to make her cry, this and that.
Which image?
What? Candy Power
She can image.
Candy Power ti pa bàbá Mohbad nígbà tí wọ́n tígbà tí Karimo jáde lórí live stream Daddy Freeze nìkan kí ni àbá máa ṣe báyìí? What if the youth of Ikorodu has stoned bàbá Mohbad to death because he already buried Mohbad? What? Kí ni àbá máa ṣe báyìí? What should be your own gain now?
Yeah, because
the same trauma Baba Mohbad passed through, you just tasted the herb. You just tasted herb of your own medicine. Your Hollywood followers are thinking maybe they are bullying you. You are with him, all right? And if for me, the lawyers see, if you are listening now, please listen good. If he wants to go by, it was the nurse now. If you want to put everything on the nurse head, they had to wait for the nurse that was not even in Nigeria since on Monday till on Tuesday. So negligence is even involved. You are rejoicing over nothing. That was class, my worry. What she might drag it. Shebu olo mo boya US kinikan one the pathologist abi. Oh why oh. Go ahead, Crocodile.
Please, can I talk? Ejo. I want to
talk. If your talk is making sense. If you are not making sense, sorry, we are going
Of course, I actually make sense when I'm talking. I don't talk out of point.
Let her talk.
Hold on.
Go ahead, love.
Classic babe, hold on. You are welcome to Papariano's 101.100 FM. We are not fighting. As you can see, the way and manner in which we have been discussing here has been congenial and cordial. You are free to have your own point of view.
Not so.
But we will not condone insultive, harsh words on both sides. So you can argue, you can debate, but please ensure that you do not hurl harsh words at anybody. So go on.
I'm not even used to swearing, saying harsh words. If you have ever seen me talk, you will not know me for that. I make my point and I leave. So there's one person that was talking before I joined this life. I think it is Mary Rain or something. You are talking about, see, in this life, me, I like sincerity. I don't know anybody. I don't know Mummy. I don't know Baba. I don't know any of them. I don't know them. But I love when we are all sincere. When we see that this person is going wrong, we call the person to order. When we see that this other person is going wrong, we call that person to
Please,
order.
moderator, put her on big screen. No, let's hear her very well.
And it was not Mary. I'm sorry. I haven't spoken for today, so please.
I think I was the one that was talking. Maybe she actually mixed the name. I don't know what she want to talk. But let her talk first, and I'll say if I was the one that said it.
I think she was trying to evade the conversation of DNA.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So I don't know why we would see that A have done something wrong, and because we are in support of that A, we will shield that A. I don't know why we will see that B have actually done something wrong, and because we are supporting that B, we will also shield that B. No, it doesn't work like that. And if we can be sincere to ourselves, if we go to the genesis of this problem, if we can all be sincere to ourselves, the genesis of A and B started when there was a bully of a widow. Me, I'm not a Facebook person. To be sincere with you, I have to create this profile because I don't want anybody to even know me. I don't do fracas, I don't do Facebook, I don't do anything. But when I saw that the bully was much, if I just, maybe once in a while when I'm less busy, I just come online, they swear on a little child, I was like, okay, what is the issue? And I started watching. Before I started commenting, I started watching. Before I now decide that, okay, this is what I want to go for. I prefer to be here than to be here. If it is choosing one side, I'm not even in any side. But if it is to choose one side, I would rather not choose that side. And I have my reasons. So let's go to the genesis of this problem. When we were saying that Baba already buried Mohbad, yes, that is true. But he has his own reason. Don't let us, because we want to support Baba and say, no, you want Baba to start eating the corpse when they did not give Baba the what's it called? The doctor's report or police reports. Even if they have given Baba those things, the intention of Baba was to bury him. That was his intention. Because like Yoruba people, they will feel like, so covering that part for Baba, it's not fair enough. He made that mistake because he doesn't know what is coming. That is just the facts. Subsequently, even before the child's death, even when the child was dead, when Baba got there, let's be sincere with ourselves. I'm also a mother. I have lost a child. I know how it feels to lose a child. If you should get somewhere, when you get to that place, you saw your child that you spoke to on Saturday, dead on Tuesday. You ask questions. When you see blood, you make sure that you are satisfied with that question before you leave that spot. Nobody will tell me otherwise.
Wait, sorry.
No, let her talk. Please, your favorite. Let her talk. But please, classy babe, do you listen to the interview between Baba and Oloyo?
Hold on.
I did.
Serenity, hold on.
Did you hear what Baba said there concerning the death of his child and how he wasn't there?
I don't want this to be. Hold on. Please,
I had.
Please.
So why are you now saying another thing now?
Hold on. I don't want it to be a situation whereby
when you are not in a scenario when something happened.
Classy babe, hold on. I don't want this to be a situation whereby someone is speaking and the other person interjects. If you want to answer, definitely you are going to answer. But first of all, she must be allowed to express herself in the way she best knows how. And then there'll be a little space and then you are going to answer. So let her finish. Classy babe, you have less than 2 minutes to wrap up so that the next person is going to answer you. Thank you.
The person that asked me that question, that did I listen? Of course I did. Of course I did. And I listened very well to Baba. Of course I did. You got somewhere that your child saw you on Saturday. When you got there, you were not there when the incident happened. You saw your child lying down dead. You ask questions. You are not satisfied with that question. Let's be sincere. Will you call anybody to carry that child out of there to go and bury that child? I have to be satisfied with that answer as a mother. I have to be satisfied. Yes, they have to convince me that what happened is really true before I can carry that child away from that place. Ọlọ́pàá máa kó everybody. Everybody. What Baba said, it was not convincing enough. Why did you bury him? Why? If I'm not convinced enough, I will make sure I have a good fact. There are facts. There are things I can say, okay, yes, that is true. Before I can be convinced that, okay, I can say that it is true. Kò anybody to call lè mú lọ. Mo ti rí ẹni tó sùn. The person was sleeping. He had only headache. He took paracetamol. I can't forget in my life. He took paracetamol and he said he wants to go and relax. He was sleeping for too long. The wife said he should go and call him. That day it was like a dream to me. Before we know it, we couldn't wake him up again. That is how he left the world. So there is nothing impossible on this earth. So for someone like that, the husband family should start dragging her that kill official, báwo ló ṣe pa.
All right, Classy B.
Oh, lo paracetamol, oh, lè sọ pé ó kú báyẹn.
Okay, Classy B.
So there are some things that happen naturally.
Classy
And there are
B.
some things that are questionable.
Can I talk to her?
But this
Okay,
issue
Classy
is questionable. Please let me
Classy
round
B,
up before you
you-
start
you-
interjecting me.
Okay, let her round up. I think she's still having let her say the whatever she wants to say.
I mean, no, hold on. She has raised a number of questions, and that's enough. The next person should be prepared to, that's Serenity. Should be
No,
prepared
let's
to-
I think your favorite want to say something
Okay, your
because me, I'm
favorite,
going
okay.
back to
All
the
right.
interview.
Please, I want to talk.
Hold on,
also.
hold on,
Going
hold
back.
on,
1
please.
minute
Hold
now.
on.
You're just coming in.
Hold on,
Calm down,
okay.
ma.
Before anybody answers, please hold on. I know a lot of you, you're boiling. You want to respond to her. So your favorite, as you are preparing to answer, we're just gonna douse the tension with this 30 seconds song.
Ìbájọ́ ṣe Malians ni wọ́n fẹ́ máa kán dá mi wọ́n parọ́ wọ́n tún fẹ́ bọ́dà mi jọ́dìfà náà tolúwa kọ́fà mi wọ́n pe dádì mi wọ́n tẹ́tí mọ́mì mi they wanted the prison mi wọ́n fẹ́ mọ lọ́rùn mi.
All right, your crocodile, the floor is yours. Sorry, your favorite. The floor is yours. You have 3 to 4 minutes to
This song, it don't
address.
cool my brain, abeg. All right, thank you, Moderator Crocodile.
You're welcome.
Back
Let's
to
go.
Miss Classic Baby.
Your favorite, Gbenu Sumo Mike, or you be up the boat.
Okay. Sorry, babies. Classic. I want to, I just want to chip in something about you saying, Baba should have taken action immediately after seeing his lifeless son's body under the staircase already being embalmed, and he saw blood upstairs. Can you just rewind back to Mrs. Afolashade statement when she came outside crying out that Wunmi, ṣé o fẹ́ sọ pé o rẹ́ jẹ́ ni torí wípé o ṣì ń sunkún lọ́wọ́ like o ṣì ń mọ̀ ọ̀nà kan ẹ lọ́wọ́ torí ẹ̀ ni mi ò ṣe fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. You understand? And if you go back to Baba's first interview, you can see his face like ẹni tó ti gbà fọ́lọ́run. You get? It was after Mohbad's exhumation that was when his eyes were opening to some certain things. Àwọn bíi tí wọ́n tiẹ̀, places that he did not even put mind to or suspect. He did not even, because Baba made mention of Ọlọ́run ló ń fún wa, Ọlọ́run ló ń gbà. That statement touched my heart so much because Mohbad was in his late middle 20s. Why would they say Ọlọ́run ló gbà láì ṣe pé ó ní accident lójú ọ̀nà ó fọ̀ṣọ́lẹ̀ ó kú? No, but Baba ti gbà fọ́lọ́run already. And you saying Baba lọ already lebe, Baba was not on the burial ground. It was just an instruction. All right? And Baba did not instruct anybody at that night. It was the second day. So I don't know how many times Baba will come and explain this to us. Pé ọjọ́ tí a bá rí bí ni bí ń wọlé. And they had already said if he had given the police report and he had given the death statement, he would have been deposited in the Ikorodu morgue because his wife was even there, and she was there to testify to it that they rejected his corpse in Ikorodu mortuary because of the 2 certificates that wasn't tendered. So what's next? And they had to rent another ambulance for Mohbad's corpse to sleep overnight so they can quickly carry out the burial arrangement the next day. So how else do you want Baba to explain better? And Wunmi is not even coming out to back up what Baba said that lóòótọ́ ká má parọ́ ká má jalè wọn ò gba òkú ẹ̀ ní mọ́ṣúárì ní Ìkòròdú mọ́ṣúárì torí ẹ̀ ni bàbá fi pàṣẹ kò kí n ṣe pé bàbá hurriedly lọ sí bàbá pàṣẹ ni because àwọn tó ra socks fún people that sold him.
Your favorite, please 1 second. Please 1 second because Mama Gbagbe nkan
No,
for me.
please.
Please. I just don't want to forget this.
You can't interject, ma. Please, you cannot interject.
Okay.
She has to finish. Then when she finishes, then the next person is then you can come in, please.
Okay.
Let her finish. Your favorite, please. In two minutes, please. Just wrap up. 2 minutes.
Crocodile. Hold on, guys. With the greatest of respect, Crocodile, she have the right to interject. Maybe she's saying something she needs to correct. So let's first hear the interjection first.
All right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's what I'm saying. She can if she has a point, she can just have the point with her. So that if she's
that you made the lady, she has left. I have something to say, and you have. She wrote something on the comment section, of which I want to correct her. She said if Baba saw the death of his child, he was supposed to come to social media. Does Mohbad know anything about social media before?
Mrs.
That's what I want to ask this dumb head person. Because just come up, I'll be writing nonsense on comment section. These people, they are just dumb. I swear.
Serenity, your point is valid, okay, but you have to allow your favorite to finish, to land, and then you can buttress a point by making your point.
I'm sorry, the way I'm seeing it on comment section, so I feel like this thing is just
Serenity. It is fine. She's not the only one for us to be engaged. Our people are still even here in the comment section. They are here from the windows, so they are listening to us. It's not a must classy babe should be on the panel. She can still hear us.
Yeah, she can still be on the comment section if she wants to. And you know, most of these people, when they come online to talk, they just leave. They don't. Some of them don't listen. They don't wait to get a response because they simply know that they don't actually have a point. Most of them.
Exactly.
So you can just wrap up in 1 minute so that Shirley can take over.
Now I'm talking about. Sorry, because now. They were now trying to say, okay, why the Baba did not even do the snap of the blood he saw? Why didn't he report to the police? The same police station that Baba asked that, where is your nearest police station? And they took him to under the police station in Lekki. Baba was staying in Ikorodu. They had to direct him to the police station, like the nearest police station at home. And Baba was saying he was expecting them, the police to take action to detain everybody. It was only Baba. So how do you expect Baba to act? They will surely overcome him because he was one amidst all. So how do you expect that man to feel? Why he was still feel like he's still dreaming? Tori, how do you want him to feel at that moment? That was why Iya Mohbad's sister said, I purposely kept quiet for that blood because Wunmi was still mourning. That was why I did not accuse her of the blood saga. So the same thing goes to Mohbad. Mohbad choose to keep quiet because he knows that, okay, maybe if you bring out this, because he did not even say anything before the exhumation. It was after the exhumation he was now seeking something because Baba Tiba for long tell her in the first place. So you get it. So I don't know how many times will Baba come and explain this to you all for you to get it into your skull. Yeah, all anti-justice, bro.
All right. Your favorite. Thanks for your submission. Thank you very much. You've made a lot of points that I think Serenity would like to buttress and also had a point. But while Serenity is preparing to give our own submission, let's all chew for 30 seconds and listen to this song by Mohbad.
Is it walk the way? Now ask me walk again. Since you walked away, my heart stopped walking. You know me back home away. I feel like running away. Run away, fly away.
Okay, Serenity, the floor is yours.
Okay, guys, what I wanted to talk about is what Classic Babe was like. When Mohbad died, that Baba was one that buried his child. I think the last time that was when I started focusing on this issue. Like, that was when I had enough time. When Baba was with Auntie Funmi Olunloyo, Baba analyzed everything from A to Z. Baba said when he heard his child died, he came. They've already done a lot of things on this guy. They've already wrapped him, done a lot of things. They said the doctors have already confirmed that he's dead. They carried him. They said Baba said the first car they used to carry him, when they got to the hospital, I think they said they couldn't embalm him. So I think they said Baba said they dropped him and the corpse, and the driver left. You understand? Baba was like, okay, they couldn't embalm this boy throughout the whole night till the morning. How do you now want the Baba to leave this dead body on ground? So as a parent, will you leave your child washing his dead body on ground so that it will be smelling? I mean, I'm as a parent, because I can't watch my child dead body on ground and see and be perceiving his dead body smelling. Because you people, if you know about dead body very well, you know within some period, within some hours, if somebody is dead and it's not embalmed, the next thing is to swell up and start smelling. And this guy, I was told he was having a cut on his neck. Somebody that is having injuries on his body. So how come do you want that kind of person to wait for like 2-3 days before they can attend to him, before they can embalm him, before you can think of going having a time to bury him? I'm not even supporting Baba here, and I'm not supporting Wunmi. I'm not in support of anybody because they are family. But why is it that you people are not talking about the DNA? This DNA go is what is on ground. That is the main issue on ground now. Okay, Mohbad has been wasted. Let's accept it. Mohbad is dead and it has been wasted, because we will keep dragging this thing from A to Z, from money till next year. We'll keep dragging it. Nothing is going to bring Mohbad back. And this thing we can't even have the real this thing of what killed him anymore. We can't. But let's see what is taking Wunmi. Okay, you people that are supporting Wunmi, if truly you are a good supporter, I think you were supposed to tell Wunmi that, oh yeah, let's shame this Baba. Let's bring him out to public. Let's shame him. Why don't you do this DNA? Just as this Baba could even have it in his back of mind that, oh, I'm having a grandchild. That's my own. I don't have, whatever kills Mohbad can kill him. I'm not in his house. I don't care about what kills him. He's dead. We don't have issue with dead body. We have issue with somebody that is alive. So let's just forget about Mohbad's daddy has done a wrong. Everybody can make a mistake, because when it happens to you, you can also make the same mistake, because you won't even know what to do at that moment. Why is it that we are not talking about, why is Wunmi finding it difficult to do ordinary DNA test? Please, let's be sincere with ourselves. If we are a true person and we are actually praying to go to heaven, as we all think like heaven is real, and we are actually praying to God for good things, why is it that DNA test has turned Baba to Wunmi's enemy? Why? And you called him your father-in-law, and you are proving it to everybody on social media that you gave birth to that child, to that guy. You want us to believe through the word of your mouth.
Okay. Serenity has made a point. I believe Nature Zone, I don't know. If you have anything to say as regards that Nature Zone, are you there? Nature
Yeah,
Zone?
good afternoon, everyone.
Hold on, but before you say something as regards that, let us enjoy these 30 seconds of relaxation.
Okay.
Every day for the tip, one day for the owner. First to wonder, fuck their gunner. Pay me Messi, I know be loser. I'm fucking Ronaldo, black corner. Barcelona, for the corner. I'm fucking Wasamba. I don't stop to smoke the ganja. Prepare for the hallelujah. See, Koja, Black, Boba, Dollar, Morais. Rise never going down. Go see much, but small guy. New fresh, but small fire. More hero, more sights. In the darkness, I do light.
All right, so Nature's Zone, if you are for or against the submission, let us hear you. The floor is yours.
Everyone, say this issue is clear. First of all, when Baba Mohbad want to talk to public, then he said that immediately I got to the house due to the way they are talking to Iya Mohbad on phone. So he gave him what to do when he get there. When he get there, he quickly go upstairs where he used to talk to Mohbad, and he could not find Mohbad. He saw a blanket of blood. So after that, he come downstairs and someone saw him that this is the Mohbad under the staircase. He couldn't see. As at that time, he saw the Mohbad and he go inside the premises. He was thinking and looking for what to do. And immediately, he said, okay, let's take this thing. You people should call ambulance. Let's take Mohbad to the police station, obtain the police report, and take him to the mortuary. On getting there, when he explained to us, he said he spent a lot of time at the police station when there was obtaining his statement for them to be able to issue him the police report. Suddenly, someone came out and said they shouldn't give him the police report. What do you want the man to do? And he left there. He couldn't even stop there because they didn't give him the police report. He went to the mortuary. On getting there, they said they must have the death certificate and the police report. Whereas they said Wunmi have collect the death certificate and he couldn't give it to the man. And there is no document to present then for the mortuary to accept the dead body. What do you expect the man to do? And the man still look around. There is no alternative. There is nothing to do rather than to give order. He cannot go and bury the guy. He gave order to do the needful. And on getting when you are even looking around, it's Wunmi that even buried the guy, because when you see when Wunmi was pouring sand inside the coffee and he poured the white and the pot, all those stuff. And when you see Wunmi's eyes, you will know that Mohbad did not die or just ordinary death. Wunmi's face was swelling that day. You understand? Thank God there is video that video her there. And after that, if Wunmi knows that he does not have hand on pie this boy, he would have even come out and do the DNA. And secondly, why Wunmi come out and say, don't listen to that boy? It can favor my husband tomorrow. And secondly, of recent, the senior sister came out and said it's very sorry to Baba Mohbad that he said what she's not supposed to say. And after that, there was one of those people that decided to the Wunmi back. She said that Baba Mohbad does not know anything about the pie of the Mohbad, that is an innocent. They are just stressing and trouble the man. And moreover, if Wunmi does not know anything about the pile of this man, why Wunmi collect San? San, not lawyer. San for that matter. Imagine that.
To fight who, sir? That's the question. To fight who?
Thank you, Nature Zone, for your submission. I just want to chip in something for food for thought. If Baba Mohbad is a Christian and would decline to roll his son in a local way, in a traditional way. Why would some people think that Mohbad, even upon receipt of the police report and death certificate, will bury his son that same day anyway, knowing fully well that it's only Muslims that bury their people, they are dead immediately or the next day? So that's the food for thought. And before the next person, okay, because he's a Christian, and even if it's the death of his son, he still have to observe some days in the morgue first before bury his son.
But when you don't have where to keep him.
So before we answer that, or before we, anybody has some submission to give as regards the question that was raised by Classy Babe. Let us observe the next person is Mr. Sheyi Peters. But before he comes in, let us just enjoy this little stuff by Mr. Peters.
Okay. Thank
the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you for giving me another opportunity to talk. Okay, the person that asked the question the last time was asking why. For me, I think number one, when you are talking about shock, shock can make you like do some stuff like irrationally, right?
Mr. Sheyi Peter, please be audible.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me very well now?
Yeah,
okay,
we can hear you.
Okay, so what I'm saying is like, number one, I believe shock might be the reason or behind all those actions. And number two, if you remember when this man was saying something that Mo Bere, when we took him to the first station, there was nothing to show. And when we took him to the morgue, they said we need police report or certificate. Whereas this lady has this thing, but she never told this man that, oh, I have this certificate with me, because they have their plans. They are just trying to blame this man for all those things. And Yoruba man sọ pé ọjọ́ tá bá rí bínibí máa ń wọlẹ̀. Is your child. It's not your brother, it's not your father, it's your child. And you can't just take him and you can't just put him on the bed in the house and be waiting for something that you are not even expecting. Because these people they already had their plan that they must bury this guy today. They must. That was the plan, right? But unfortunately, this Baba was kind of like, okay, because now we don't have the certificate and we don't have any report. So the next thing to do is like, prepare, bury, and the man left. Which that is what he's supposed to do as a father. Me, I didn't blame him for that, because for me, it's not that he's rushing him to bury him immediately. No, it's because of the situation that warrant that stuff that time. Because he was expecting, okay, I didn't mean he wanted to bury him fast. He would never mention, let's take him to the morgue. Let's take him to the station. But these people, they had all those things with them. They never showed him, they never told him that Baba Atiniki Lowo Eje Carlos morgue. Because they have another motive. So the motive is kind of like, okay, let's push everything on this man. If you remember, this Mama Mohbad came out like, Josie Berry mommy alive in you. Whereas these people, Darusha already said, we've embalmed him in the house. That I learned that embalmment when my father died. And the same mother came out again and said, Oti Berry mommy alive. You know, for me, this thing is too deep. And they know the truth, like I said in the beginning. They know the truth. They are just trying to shy away from the truth. So if they wanted to push all the blame on the man. Okay, why did Mama Mohbad said, I just so definitely there was a stab on that guy. But they are trying to cover it up. Why don't she bend the on? Because there was a stab on the neck. That's why don't she bend the on. So for me, this thing is kind of too deep. But me, I won't blame that Baba, because that Baba, somebody was like, why can't he take to social media? Baba Mohbad, I don't think is kind of exposed guy like that. That would, even you, if something like that happened to you, that would not be the first thing to do. I swear down, that would not be the first thing to do for you at that age. Because I believe, I didn't mean this thing is kind of straightforward. By now, would have been seeing picture from me, but it's because of their plan. They don't want to take picture. And I believe some of them might have that pictures, but according to they will never show that picture until later we still see that picture. I bet you. Because if you see when she was doing party, she was taking picture. So definitely she's a picture person. She's like a social media person. But unfortunately, because of the plan, they never allowed picture. They never took picture of that guy when that guy was stabbed or when that guy died. So me, I won't blame that man. No, the man just did the and at the end of the day, they are trying to change the narrative, put everything on the man. But that I'm still telling you that guy is still on the right path as a father. He's still fighting for his son. So for me, Madam Classic. So that's my own submission anyway. Because that's my
all right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Right. Much thanks for your submission, Mr. Shea Peters. Mr. Bibi, please educate us. The floor is yours, sir. Mr. Bibi, are you there? Oh, the network. Mr. Bibi. Okay.
Play some first to open the floor for him.
All right.
Okay,
Okay, Mr. Bibi, are you back? Okay, if Mr. Bibi is not back, Mrs. Queen, the mic
Hello,
is
I'm
now
here.
yours.
I'm here. Okay. Good
Thank
morning.
you.
I always say something that at these 8 months that we are in this case, everybody has informed knowledge of what has transpired in this case, and they have all taken to sides they want to believe in. So it's too late in the day to try to convince anybody, because Classy Babe came up now and she said she listened to Kemiri Lawyer's interview with Baba. Classy Babe, you have selective listening. You selected what you want to believe in, right? And you made a statement that Baba wanted to bury Mohbad, despite, even if he was given the police report to get him deposited in the morgue. That is your own selective belief, right? You are not in his man's mind. And you heard what that man said. Baba said that he immediately he got into Mohbad's house, he saw Mohbad's corpse on the floor. The thing that came to his mind is, let's go to police station. I beg your pardon, classless babe. Can you reason that? Did you hear what that man said? He said, when I got to the house, I saw Mohbad lifeless body on the floor. And the first thing that came to his mind is go to the police station. He didn't say, let's start going to the burial site. He did not carry Mohbad. Immediately, he saw Mohbad's lifeless body on the floor. He didn't say, okay, let's start going to Korodu for burial. He said, let us go to the police station. Did you hear that? Let us go to the police station. That was the first thing Baba Mohbad said. So, a man that could say such a thing would now still think you want to go and bury him. Please. You say you hate lies. I saw your comments there saying you hate lies. You hate lies. And you are peddling lies. You are peddling lies. Baba never had the intention of burying Baba or burying Mohbad. He took the right step, the appropriate step, by taking Mohbad's corpse to the police station. For 3 hours, they were not giving police reports. Were you dumb? I'm sorry to use those words because
No. Sorry. Don't use foul language, ma'am. Sorry, thank you.
What are you saying? No, don't tell me what to say, please. I'm not talking to you, please. So please, dumb is not abusive message. It's not an abusive word, okay? It's an adjective. I'm comparing her. Okay?
You can't use such adjective on me.
Tell you. Okay, I can't use
Wait.
such.
No. It's an adjective, but it's an insultive adjective. I have not abused anybody so well. I don't abuse, but I know how to do that. I don't abuse, but I know how to do that. Give your point. Must you fight?
I'm not fighting.
Must you fight?
Listen, I don't have to fight, but
Okay,
you are annoying by that statement you made. How can you say Baba Mohbad, even despite he's getting the police report, he still wants to bury him? Hear that word.
That is the fact.
You made.
That is the fact. Ask Baba as well.
Crocodile chew.
That's enough. All right.
Queen, hold on, please.
Hold on, please.
Hold on, please.
Queen.
Your own fact,
Queen.
not
All right.
to the word
Queen.
beliefs. That is
Mrs.
to
Queen.
you. Okay?
Mrs. Queen.
That
Madam
is
Queen.
to you. That is not what happened. Okay?
All right, Madam Queen.
Don't come
Madam
and change
Queen.
narrative there and deceive people.
Madam Queen. Madam
Man
Queen.
said, I
Madam
went
Queen,
there,
relax.
I saw
Madam Queen,
Mohbad
relax.
comes on the floor, and I said, let us go to the police station. Did he say, let us go to the graveside and bury Mohbad? Did he
Madam
say
Queen,
that? I beg your
Madam
pardon.
Queen, you are saying a lot of interesting things, but you have to calm down.
Seriously,
You
I
have to
swear.
calm down, okay? Your tone is
I'm very
strong.
sorry. I'm this kind of person. That's why I avoid coming up. You can see for months. I
No,
feel over a month I've not got on that platform because I can't stand
calm.
listening to this
All right,
shenanigans people
calm,
say. I don't come
Yes,
calm,
yes.
calm.
stop
All right,
coming.
calm, calm.
Because
This
they
kind
just
of
say
thing
And
things
can
that
Madam
you know what
can
Queen,
get
that will
somebody
be very,
angry
very
when you are just
Madam
you're
Queen,
just
very painful.
assuming. You
okay,
are
Madam Queen,
assuming.
Pain.
Madam Queen,
This
Madam
man
Queen,
lost
calm.
a stuff for God's sake. Kilo day.
Have you not
Madam,
been
Madam
assuming?
Queen,
God's
calm,
sake.
Have you not been
calm,
assuming? Who is fighting
calm.
everybody for
Àní gbogbo
assuming?
yín
All right,
gbogbo yín dẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ
all right,
gbogbo
mute,
nǹkan tí
mute,
bàbá
He
guys.
has lost a son. Many people has also lost their child.
nǹkan tí bàbá
Because
Fight
you
out for
don't
Wana.
even understand losing a son. This is not just ordinary child, a
All
child
right,
that is
mute.
carrying
All right,
glory.
calm.
Not be
All right, please
ordinary
calm.
child when we are born.
I dare
This
you
All
to
one
right,
Any
say
carry
child
calm.
can
glory for
carry
her.
glory. Any child can carry glory.
How
Let
dare
me
you
tell you
say
one thing.
even
If you have one child,
Lost a
you
child.
can't
Who
tell
lost
me
your
that is the
child?
only
This
child that will
child is
carry
carrying
glory.
All
glory.
right,
Any
calm.
child
This is
can
not
carry
just
glory.
ordinary
Me, I
child.
believe all my
All right,
children,
calm down,
they
calm
carry
down,
glory.
calm down,
All
calm
my
down.
children
All
are
of
not
them
born.
carry Mohbad
All
glory.
my
You
children
carry
carry
glory.
glory.
You were born children. You carry glory.
All right, calm down,
At
guys.
least on
Let's calm down.
I don't
Let's
know
Carry
what
calm
to
down.
hear
enough
this
glory.
morning. I can't
Let's
Enough.
calm
come here
down,
anymore
guys.
because I don't know why people entertain all these things. Why? Like I said,
Queen,
this is 8 months in this case. Everybody has informed knowledge of what you want to believe in. You say you listen to Baba Mohbad's interview
Me
with
with
this,
Atiku Melulele, and you are still here saying
and you
all
are still
this.
saying that even
You're still
despite
saying
police report,
this.
despite
What
police
the
report,
heck?
hold on, please, ma. Hold on, please, ma. You are even saying that even if Baba Mohbad got police report to deposit Mohbad's corpse into the mortuary, he still wants to go ahead and bury him. How can you say that?
okay, Queen. All right,
How can you
Madam
say
Queen.
that?
All right, that's enough.
Like I
Madam
said, me,
Queen.
I've stopped coming because
Let's
Madam Queen,
be
I
hold
can't.
on.
Queen,
Okay, hold on.
don't be
I don't want to drop
emotional.
anyone. I don't
Listen,
want to
I
drop
don't
Think
anyone. Queen,
practically,
who
Queen.
I am. Okay, this is
hold
Don't
on.
be
what
Hold on.
emotional.
I am
Queen,
not
hold on.
Let's think
emotional. Listen to
practically.
me. I
Queen,
hear people lying. Okay?
Queen, hold
What
on.
is the
You
lie?
said you
Queen,
This is not being emotional. This is reality because you're not being straight. You're
Queen,
not being.
hold on.
You're
What is
not
the
being
lie? Please
realistic here.
point.
You're not being.
Hold
After
on.
listening
Hold
to
on.
interview and you still come out to
Serenity,
commit this.
Serenity,
No, you are
are
not
not
being
being
Serenity,
emotional.
realistic.
Serenity,
Okay? Put
Serenity,
yourself in my shoes. You are
Serenity.
saying things that are
Queen,
not
hold
true.
on. Queen,
Put
hold on,
yourself in my
please.
shoes. How will you feel?
Madam
You are lying.
Queen,
You are saying things that is not true. Are you in Baba Mohbad's
Madam
mind?
Queen, Madam Queen.
Are you in
Hold
other
on.
people's
Lassie,
mind
hold
as
on.
well?
Hold on, hold
Mind
on,
to say,
hold
are
on,
you in his
hold
mind to
on.
say that that's why police report is here in
All right, please calm down, okay? You are going to speak, Mrs. Queen. I'm going to allow you.
I can't stand it anymore.
Mrs. Queen, I'm going to allow you to finish your point, but you have to calm down. I know it is emotional and I know it is draining, but you need to all calm down, okay? Classy Babe's view might not align with yours, and Serenity's view may not align with yours too, but you still need to calm down to discuss with each other, even though you don't agree on the same points. You have to calm down. That's the point, okay? It's an emotionally charged topic, but you still need to calm down to address each other. Please. Serenity, you said you wanted to add some icing on the cake, please. Proceed.
Terry, can you help us to mute? Yeah, I wanted I remember something now. Queen has said a lot about it because I wanted to say what actually happened because I don't want to go back to that Mohbad's death, how his father buried him before. But I remember when Baba explained everything because Baba is the one here is in this shoe now. I'm not in his shoe now. I'm not in the condition. I wasn't there when everything happened. Baba was the one that was there when everything happened and he analyzed everything. It was like the child has been wrapped and even Afar people has been there. A lot of people has been there. They remove his hair. They remove his nails before they could even call the father of a child that you lost a child. Because I was just trying to make a Classic Babe understand what happened. Because when Baba explained everything, that was the first question I asked her. Were you there? Were you on Auntie Fumiolu Lawyers and Baba Mohbad live? The last time they did live together, you said you were there. So with all these things that Baba explained, how they took Mohbad to hospital, how they rejected him, how there was no car, how they rejected Baba in police station, how they did a lot of things. When Baba explained everything, if I'm lying, you people that listen to this. Let even after when they said Wumi put something on Baba's body that Baba, they said that is the way they do in their family or something. How they bury their own in-law, their husband in their family, like she has already prepared that her husband is going to die before. You understand? So the way everything, how Baba analyze everything is what I'm following. I wasn't there. You understand? And Classic was not there, and none of us here were there. So we should always be sincere. If we are trying to come up here, I am not Mohbad's father's fans. I was listening to Mohbad's song before he died, but I wasn't his even 50% fans to Mohbad because I have my own musicians. You understand? But with this thing that is happening, I just want us to be sincere. Put yourself in this shoe. If this thing happened to you, if people are saying all these things to you as a father or as a mother, how will you feel? Because this man came out to say a lot of things, but you people still believe this man is lying. And nobody come out to say, Baba, you are lying, because you were there when we wrapped your child. You were there when Afar came. You were there when everything happened. Nobody come out to say Baba was lying. So how come you now think all what Baba said there was not true? That is just that you are assuming.
Okay.
That's the truth.
All right.
Sir TV,
All
don't
right.
worry.
Hold on, Mercy. Mrs. Mercy, please. Before you come in, or for anybody coming, let's just take a second to listen to this by that Blix Osha. He died a few months before the Mohbad, and they are all friends. Let's go.
People say truly they come back, yeah. But I say truly if they never left, yeah. Life fuck me up times where I done bad, yeah. Young nigga dying but them never care, yeah. Even without no shoes, still stand on my 10 toes. Why you tryna stop me? But I thought you were my friend, bro. I can see your true colors even with my lens, bro. Now I heard you playing fucking around with my ex-girl. Fuck you, dog, why you stitching? Running around with my bitches. Don't know why you tryna kill me, tryna shot me, but you miss. You in trouble, yeah. I can't trust you. If I let my nigga do it, they gon' crush you. Don't wanna hurt you. Mama, I don't dream about me dying, but I told her she lied. She said she saw my niggas on the back, they denied. I don't wanna die. I just wanna live long. I don't know the streets though, but I don't wanna die.
All right, guys, we're back. Paparano FM, Paparano platform 100.1 FM. Classic Babe has asked a question, and a lot of people on this platform has provided answers to that question, to the question that Classic Babe has asked. She has made some statement too that a lot of us don't agree with. Okay, we still have some people that also want to contribute. We have Mercy Idris and we have GSK00. So Mercy Idris, the floor is yours.
Hi.
4 to 5 minutes.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I'm greeting you from my side. Good afternoon. Justice for Mohbad. I just want to tell, is it Sarah TV to just, calm down, because sometimes, all these things has been for 8 months. You don't need to mess around with your mental head, repeating to people who actually think that Baba did wrong or Baba did whatsoever. I believe we are in the first role when everything happened, blaming Baba, because we never knew what happened until we started getting the right story. So as you a human, a father, a mother, and if anything happens to your child anywhere, not even buying, he's sick, he's somewhere, something is going on with him, the first person they will will contact, that the wife or any other person will contact, is the parents of that very person. So in this case, no, I don't think it's the point that we should be looking for Baba bury, Baba not bury, Baba would have done this in here, Baba would have done that in here. Me, I said it yesterday and I've been saying it. Baba used his his old intelligence to work with these people in that house that day, because Baba himself was in a risk. Baba himself was in the middle of in the middle of I don't know, somebody should help me with the word, so he used his village or his old intelligence to work with them. That was why Baba said, let's go to the station. Because if you go back to what Wunmi said to Baba, we wouldn't be saying all this today. Everybody would have really, really blamed Baba for Mohbad's dying. Everybody, because from the beginning, everybody was blaming that man. Even when I watched that first interview, when he said, God give it, God take it, I was like, what? We didn't really know what was happening. And somebody said before, I don't know who said it. When you watch that video of Mohbad's burial on that day with those two honk on Wunmi's head, when you slow that video, Wunmi was talking. You could see Wunmi high. Wunmi was high. Wunmi was high. She was like fighting, trying to drag, do what she was supposed to do in that very moment. You could see her. That's not a woman that has lost her husband. Come on, guys. Let's call a spade a spade. Go and look at that video. Wunmi does not look, she doesn't look like someone who even lost Mohbad, who has lost something special, something precious, something, she wanted to be with. If you look at her face, all Wunmi was just doing is to get that grave covered. Look at her face. Is to get that grave covered. Let everything die here. There was a guy in her left side. The guy was talking to Wunmi. Wunmi turned her eyes and looked at that guy and said something to that guy. You could see Wunmi's eyes that Wunmi just wanted Mohbad to go down so that everything would die. But unfortunately, Wunmi, your plan did not work out the way you planned it. So please, it's not time we will start still talking about Baba buried, Baba not buried. This is old story when we didn't know what waiting be the what's up. So for Wunmi not to even, or anybody, even Adura that was in that house, did not inform the father, Wunmi did not inform Baba that Mohbad is sick or something is wrong. Come to the house. Baba got to hear it until he got there. As a parent, as a mother, as a father, how will you feel? You get to your son's house and there is already people around there, over 100 people gathering, and you find your son that live in a big mansion, in a house, a big boy for that matter, being put in under the staircase. You don't know, say Baba don't already know, say there is something not right here. And I made Baba say, "Mo, they go station." If Baba would have raised alarm there, we're not going to talk with him with the talk today. Because my question back is that, what was the plan? Wunmi and those 100 people that were there, what was their plan towards Mohbad's body if Baba did not arrive? What thing they won't be do to Mohbad's body? Those 100 people, when they gather, when they not see Mohbad Papa, what was their plan to do with that guy's body? So Baba acted the way it should be. And in that state that Baba is, there is nothing positive that could come to Baba's head. As a parent, you will be confused. You don't even know what to do in that. They say your pikin they sick, say, or your body they shake. You never reach your pikin they sick. Talk less of say your pikin bye. So Baba just did what he has to do. What we are trying to say here, and this morning we repeated it, this justice will continue, and we'll continue to fight for this justice, because we know that the Nigerian government, the Lagos state government, the Nigerian police, there is somebody on top there who is doing whatever they think they can do. But this is the last day we do, because we will not keep short. We will continue. Wunmi must be arrested. Wunmi must tell us what happened to Mohbad. Wunmi is number one that have to answer question what happened to Mohbad before any other person. I rest my case. Thank you.
Thank you, Mercy Idris. I hope I could have given you a round of applause, but I do not control that. It is Papa Reno that should do that. Thank you for your submission. And before the next person speaks, JSK00, as you prepare to make your own submission, let us enjoy this from Mohbad. SK, are you there?
Okay, hello. Hello, yes, sir, I'm here. Hello.
All right. Thank you, sir. The mic is now yours. Thank you.
Okay, right. Thank you. So what I want to say is that I don't know why most of people that's actually supporting Wunmi, when they are giving their submission, they will say, I feel, that's how she feel, that's what the man think. Like when you see something, when they told you something that this is what happened, and you are still saying that even if they give him the police report, he will still go home and bury him. Why do you like? How do you just? If somebody want to bury him, why will you think? Why you even think of go and collect the police report or anything to why do you even just by say they refuse giving police report? He still went to the morgue to try his best. Maybe he can deposit his son there. But what I see about majority of people that are supporting this girl is that they feel like most of them, they hate men generally. Most of them hate their father-in-law. Most of them hate their husband. Most of them are paying their husband. So that's why they think that covering this girl is still part of the way they can do to support, like women supporting women. Because I don't understand why you will say that the man was not there when his son died. The man was not there. He was not there. The only thing he can do is to go to police station to report, to be able to get police report. That's even take the best action so far. Why are you still blaming him that he buried? Most of the people that blame him, he buried his son earlier. What do you want him to do? And even in Yoruba land, especially a child, even a Muslim, in a day they don't bury. If you die in the morning, before afternoon, they don't bury you. So majority of you people that they are just supporting rubbish. You guys should stop. Just stop. It's not making sense at all. If you think you are making sense, no, you are not. You are not making sense. Please, you guys should stop. I know you guys are just for women supporting women, and that is fine. That is fine. When this is started, majority of us we are most of us we are not happy with the Baba Mohbad when everything just started then, because we don't know the truth. We are blaming the man, but now we see everything. We can't be poor emotional like because she's a young girl, because of that. Till today she can't even come out and even give explanation what happened to her husband. Till today, have you ever seen anything reasonable coming out from that lady? She's a young girl, but the guy that died, the guy that pined to is a young guy. He's a young guy. I think most of you that are supporting this girl, have you ever think about it as well? Like, okay, the guy that we are fighting, and the justice we are fighting for, majority of you are just seeing like maybe like I don't understand. We are fighting for justice for our own, like we are fighting justice for our country. Because Mohbad is not the first man that will die, and he's not going to be the last. He's not going to be the last. So if we cannot get justice for him, then if 100 people die, they will just be wasted. Is it this country all of us we are praying for? No. Another person can call. Another lady can kill her husband tomorrow, and she will still go scot-free. Majority of you like this will still stood for her, because you are just like woman supporting woman. Is it that supposed to be? Is it this the country? This country we all pray for? Is this the good country we want? In fact, it's annoying. Since some people they will like, oh, I'm not supporting Wunmi, I'm not supporting that. But why that? Nobody will ever be happy watching in child body for ground. Nobody even happy. When my sister died about 8 years ago, my mom could not even see her body. She didn't even see her. She's not even there. So see, majority of you should stop. You are just like woman supporting woman. That's what you guys are doing.
Okay.
You are like, you think if they even give the police report, you think you will still go and bury him. Is it that? No, make it. Like, is it that? Is it? In fact, you guys sometimes
Okay.
it's not good to be using abuse, but some of these people, they are just senseless. But they will not agree with you, but they are senseless. If you listen to them, you will see how dumb they are.
GSK, be careful of the language. It's not what
No,
to
I'm
do
not.
yet.
You can see that I'm not. This now, I'm not abusing anybody. I'm just saying that when you listen to some of these people, then you realize how dumb, how senseless, how brainless they are.
I mean, you can
To be
hold on.
honest with you,
Hold on, sorry.
when
You can reserve.
somebody
Hold
wants to
on.
take action. Okay, now
Yes,
let's say I
you
want
can.
to eat food. Now I'm cooking, and you are telling me that after I finish cooking, I'm not still going to eat the cook. Now what I go drink? Are you me? If I'm not cooking, if I'm not want to eat the food, why am I wasting my time to cook? Why, if the man is not going to keep the body in the morgue, why are you wasting time go to police station to spend almost to spend hours there? Why the man will go through all those stress if you don't want to keep the body in the morgue? And if you think that you are not dumb, then I want you to think it again. Then give yourself answer if you think you are not dumb.
Okay.
Why the man will go to that stress? Go to that stress. Abi, do you think he just go to go to police station and just standing? Abi, do you think say there's AC or anything that will keep you anything for police station? Do you think it's easy to just go to spend hours for police station, and you are still saying that even if they give him, you will still go and bury him? No. You are dumb. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you, GSK, for your submission. Like we said earlier, the rules. We are not doing woto yet. If you want to
Crocodile.
qualify,
Good
hold on,
afternoon.
please. Hold on. Yeah, good afternoon, ma. Welcome. If you want to qualify the anti-Wumi camp with some words, you should try to find the right words to qualify them without sounding harsh, please. We are having a discussion here, and we are trying to be as civil as possible. So Classy Babe asked some questions, and a lot of panelists have come to, answer in the way they understand how. So it looks like Classy Babe also
Crocodile,
has
please let me
one
just
other.
chip in
Okay.
these little ones, please. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
but before you talk, there is Bob Sele. Bob Sele has been here for quite a while, and
No,
he has to
I just
speak
want to drop.
before
I'm
you.
not taking just one word. I'm not taking
Bob
long.
Sele, can she go, or you want to talk? Let us ask
I just
the
want to
man
drop.
first.
Okay, let her go. Let her go.
Thank you. All right,
Okay,
so see
okay.
your best. Make it quick.
Okay, sorry, sir. Please, when we are giving a submission, small woto should be allowed. You understand? Please stop interjecting. Say don't insult. No, those small ones. That are the mangi and the ingredients. All those people, they
Yes,
need it.
yes,
That's
I
all.
support
You
because
understand? They need it.
they
You
are
understand?
actually doing
This
their own, so
platform
we
we
are
use for
supposed to be
woto, they
giving
need it.
them violence small, so that they
And
will
now,
know
because
they
how
are.
can you say that after collecting a police report, he still wants to go and bury? Why will he want to? That if he don't need police report, he won't have go to that. If he wants to go and bury the child, he would have go to the police station now. You understand? So that kind of a thing, I don't understand. Let's small to be entry so that the oil will enter well. Thank you, sir.
Okay, no problems. But let's be a bit discreet, because so that we're not going to veer off course. All right, Bob Sele, your submission, quick.
Okay, thank you, Crocodile.
You're welcome.
Me, I don't have much to say. What I want to say is, please, when somebody is dumb, let them know that they are dumb. This is not about woto. Do you know this boy? They call Afar to come and prepare this boy for burial. They wanted to bury this boy without the father knowing that his son is dead. Then up till somebody's coming now, still talking about the father went to bury the son too fast. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know. People should think before they come into the platform, before they come and say something. You think. Please, this is why Paparano always say kids.
There are many kids among us. That's all I have to say for now. So allow sometimes you tell people, you tell them what they really, how dumb they really are.
Bob Sele, bless you.
You know?
All right. So, I mean, we are trying to have a mature conversation. Please, if you are contributing to this conversation, whatever side you are, please try to be discreet in the use of strong language, because it is going to make us veer off course.
For that, you know, I said something the other time that Baba said they've already shaved the guy head. Somebody was telling me at the comment section that it was a lie. Another person that was not here now said it in the comment section. They said they've already shaved. It was what Baba said that wasn't there. But I think I should believe the man because he said it and nobody came out to say it was a lie.
Yeah, I mean, Baba came online and Baba said that he intended to get a police report so as to put the body of his son in the morgue. So I don't know how some people can conjecture that Baba intends to bury the son anyways. You see, that doesn't, it doesn't tally for me. It doesn't make any sense, because that was the reason why he took the son to the police station to get a police report, and also took the son to the morgue. If he wanted to bury the son, he could have taken the son he will have started to make arrangement for burial immediately after he took the son away from the police station. But he took the son to the morgue because he intended to keep the son in the morgue and to find out the cause of the death. So, I mean, let's just take this into consideration while we're making any submission. All right, Classy Babe, it seems you want to, chip in something as regards to DNA. Let's hear you out. But before we do that, please, let us listen to one of the songs that Mohbad did before he passed away. Okay. Oh, I was muted all the while. Classy Babe, do you have something to say? It seems you want to say something.
Yes, I want to talk about the DNA because it seems when we want to argue back and forth on that issue that Baba buried his son and you gave your own points that he buried him because of this, and I said it earlier. I said nobody will want to look at his or her son. If I'm not pleased, I'll ask questions. For me to go and bury that child, that means I'm convinced enough. I said based on my own opinion. And one thing we should all understand is that we can't think alike. We can't. If we should be given the mathematics to solve, we might use different methods to solve. If there are many methods to solve that mathematics. So I don't know why you be emotional to abuse me. I can't abuse you. But if you abuse me, like somebody said, woto, confirm, I be Lagos girl. Everybody get Chris. But it's just that we have to be mature enough. What happens? Nobody is pleased. Me, I be Lagos babe. Me, I'm talking about myself. So nobody. And it did blood. It did blood. It did blood. If you be a dog,
so you should know that what to
I'm a typical Nigeria, not just Lagos. I'm a typical Nigeria babe.
Me, I be Lagos babe. I'm not talking about your own. Did I mention anybody's name? I said everybody have that woto in their blood. But we are just trying to be. We are just trying to be like mature enough. We shouldn't abuse each other. We should make our points because we might think differently. So
making does not make
my own opinion.
You understand? As a mother,
if it does not make sense to you, if it does not make sense to you,
do you know that
if it does not make sense
to you, a lamb that day, they would have lashed that man. If he make attempt in that house that day, I understand what that woman was saying, but she was speaking in parables. What is wrong with you people? Let's have sense. You understand? Think of losing a child. Me, I'm not talking. So people are talking about glorious child. I'm not talking about glorious child. I'm talking about 9 months old.
A child.
Who is 9 months? Imole is 9 months. That's what me I'm talking about. I'm not. Let's forget about this thing. They say who they like now they make wet. You understand? I'm talking about 9 good months. To carry 9 months, you know, easy. To give woman belly, to toast woman. It's not easy for papa to get courage, toast for Mama Mohbad. It's not an easy thing. Pikin can't come out from there now. Say, we close the case. No, Rabban, no good now. Who are the think now?
We are not talking about closing any case here. I've not said close case or something like that. We were just pouring out our mind. I've not told anybody so far that close case or something. I just started from the root that what happened, because to me, I don't even know Mohbad. I don't know him. It was after his death that I know him. I don't know him. And that day that he died, me, I was crying because I was like, what are they doing? What are the parents doing? Why would they be beating my child like this and I will not say anything? Me, I'm talking based on my own. No, I don't know about your own. So I don't want it to be like, if I say something that you are not pleased with, I should attack you. No. Many things you will say that I'm not pleased with, I'm not attacking you. I'm not attacking. That is your own point of view. We should be able to respect each and everybody's opinion. You have your opinion, I have mine. We can't think alike. If you are not agreeing on this, we can agree on other things. Some people, that cause in that issue, when you call somebody that you will lose your child for saying this, let me just say this. We can't decide that for God. God is the final say.
Can you move on to the next question?
No, I'm saying because of the cost. The cost is too much. Why will I be saying my own and you be saying you will lose your child? For what? Can't decide that.
Nobody. I never said you will lose your child. I said put yourself in the shoe.
I know those that typed it.
Because you actually said you come here to make your point, but always make sure your point.
You don't have to read comment section. You don't have to read comment.
Please, nobody said you should not make your point. Classy babe. Everybody have their own opinion, but make sure you are not being biased.
So let's respect each other's opinion
very well before you can conclude on your opinion.
I respect your opinion. Respect mine as well. Anything you say, that is your opinion.
Listen, I will. Wait.
I will respect your opinion. That is you.
I will respect yours now. Listen.
That is your own. I respect it.
I didn't say you said something that is wrong. I didn't say your opinion was actually wrong. And the only question I asked you is, did you listen to Mohbad and Auntie Funmi Olunloyo interview? Because if you have listened to that, you will come out with this kind of opinion of yours. Because your opinion was actually being biased. Here.
Let's just, that is to you. To me, it wasn't. I'm being plain. Allahu Halam, what is hidden in front of all of us, it is clear in front of the Almighty. So we shouldn't be doing as if we are all there. Nobody is there. We are just talking based on what we are told.
Nobody is there.
Let's just leave that side and go to the
and the person that was there said everything, and you still believe he's still lying. So who are you to believe Baba Mohbad was lying?
Did I say Baba Mohbad was lying? Did I say that?
Because your opinion is saying that Baba Mohbad, all what he said was a lie.
Did I say that?
Classy babe, what women should have done DNA, right? Is that what you're saying?
You said what?
That's what you mean. That was me. He said, why we have to believe what he said?
Did I say that? I never said that. I said what is hidden in front of everybody. When? Please,
We say why we have to believe what the man
Wait
said.
now, let Classy speak. Let Classy speak. So, Classy, how are you?
I said, what
Classy,
is
wait now.
eating?
Classy. Forget about hidden. I mean, nothing is clear to everybody. What I'm saying is this. First of all, has this always been your name? What was your previous name? What name were you using? I mean, your voice.
This has been my name. I've not changed my name. I don't even have TikTok before. It is because of Obadish that I have TikTok. I'm not a TikTok person.
You're welcome to TikTok. So, like on the case of the DNA, what is your stand on the case of the DNA?
I want to talk about the DNA.
All right, go on, talk about it.
And I am saying it based on my own, in quotes, mine. Let's assume that thing happened. I said mine, I know why I'm quoting myself.
Right now,
based on the DNA, I want to give my opinion based on my own.
Listen, I don't know. The same thing you are complaining against, you are being too arrogant. See the way you're talking to me. I mean, I'm talking to you for the first time. Can we listen? Can we talk to each other and listen? Now, let's talk. It's not about based on we have a society that we all share. We are Nigerians, right? Now, based on what we think is right in our society, let's talk about that. What do you think? If it's up to a personal choice, some people choose to chop shit. Some people choose to drink human blood. Okay? It's not about what people want. It's about what is right for the society. What is right for the society is what guides us all. As reasonable people, we have to think and put the interests of our society at first. So are you ready to do that? Can we look at what is good for the society and speak, from that basis? Or you want to talk about what is good for you? Because it's not about you. Do you want to do you, or you want to do what is good for Nigeria, what for the society? Let's know, which one do you want? Are you there? Do you know how to unmute? Click on your box. Click on your box, and you will see many options. You will see a bar that is across the audio, and then click on it. All right.
I don't know you have muted me.
All right.
I don't know, because I was saying something. My phone was on speaker.
Very ashy, and you're not ready to cooperate, and that's why people come swear at you, because you're not trying to.
If they swear at me, I'm not shaking. I'm not shaking, wallahi. If you swear for me,
it's to be reasonable.
If you swear for me, wallahi, Al-Qur'an. If you swear for me, it is when I do something bad that swear can get to me. But if I did not do anything bad, if you swear from now to tomorrow,
see the reason why I don't know why. We want reasonable people, okay? I don't know how. You guys.
Let me talk now. I said I want to talk about DNA.
I'm asking
you said I should talk.
Let's talk about DNA, but it's not about you. It's about what is good for the society. What is good for our country, for the society, for all of us.
Papariano, do you understand what I just said? I did not say what is good for me. I said based on my opinion. That is what I just said.
Okay, now let's
I did not say what is good for me.
Let's see how good your opinion is. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
That is what I want you to say.
All right, let's
I said based on my opinion, because if you have a point, that's why we.
Let's rub my. Tell me.
Let me.
Yeah, based on your opinion.
Based on my opinion.
Why do you think DNA should not be done?
I did not say DNA should not be done. That is not what I said. I said I want to talk about DNA. I did not say DNA should not be done.
About DNA. Let's talk about DNA from your opinion.
Okay. From my opinion, why I want to talk about this DNA is because, the first time the DNA started, normally when Baba wants to ask for DNA, since Baba Umi is like a daughter to Baba, I don't expect Baba to come online and be shouting DNA. They have families. They can summon Umi to come, and she will come. She doesn't have a choice. She will come, and they will give her the mandate that you have to do this thing. She doesn't have a choice. She doesn't. But coming online to tell everybody, I want DNA. They said there's no Nigerians that want DNA. If it is me, my own opinion, why would Baba come online and be talking about DNA when you can easily call me? Or if Baba say I cannot call Wumi, there are people that can call Wumi in that family that will tell her that Wumi, go and do this. And Wumi doesn't have any choice than to do it. She doesn't. But Yoruba will say, you cannot lose my clothes outside and come inside and cover me. It's not done. It's not possible. If Baba had done the right thing by calling Wumi or calling someone to the family, we won't even be here talking about DNA. The DNA will be long gone. But when Baba have come online to talk about the DNA in a very, very wrong way, that Nigerians want the DNA. If you are having doubts, assume Baba is having doubts, okay, I have doubts, and call Wumi, I'm still saying it, Wumi would have done this DNA. Wumi won't say I will not do it. They have family, Baba have family, Wumi have family. They should call themselves and do this thing. There are some things that are settled within the family. Not coming on like everybody have their own family issues that they settle indoors, that they don't bring to the social media. Because if we bring it to the social media, this one will think in this direction, the other person will think to that direction, the other person, we can't think alike. So for that DNA part, for Baba to come online, to come and tell Wumi that, go and do DNA online without calling Wumi personally, I think Wumi should go the right way. And what is the right way? Let Baba go and take the court order. The court should give Baba the order to summon Wumi so that the result will not be manipulated. After the court order, Wumi will do the DNA. After the court order. So now there is no court order on ground. Why are we shouting DNA, DNA? Let's take the right step. Before we can fight something, let's do the right thing. The court order is not available. And we are shouting DNA is a must, DNA is a must. And when the court order comes, it depends on her. It's a child. If I am Wumi, I am still saying it. When Baba have brought it out, I'm not talking about what I think, I'm talking about myself. If I am Wumi in this issue, I will not do the DNA again. Oh, don't you see me in Takowa one can do DNA. If you want to tell me the child is not your child, your son's child, no problem. I can take care of my child and myself. So let's call a spade a spade. I want me. Yo kin soni bangba, no man son koroni. And Yoruba will say, Bele ola ko olabo. Even as we are grown, I have grown up children. Sometimes the way you talk to them, the way they respond to you. When you talk to your child, Ashley, you will see, when you have adolescents, you will see the way they behave, their behavior towards you at times. When let's be frank, if you have adolescents as children, look at the way you behave when you talk to them rudely, and look at the way they behave when you talk to them normally, calmly. So that is my own point about the DNA.
Hello everybody. Have you finished?
First of all, I want to, but let me give a quick submission, so that you can see a little bit of light from my own angle, especially me, that I think that DNA should be requested, and so DNA is necessary, it's mandatory, and so as a result, it should not be denied at all. Now, when Mohbad passed, we know he passed in a tragic way, and as a result, that led to so many questioning. People were wondering. People were trying to know what happened, what killed this person. So, if you recalled, all informations were hidden. The things that the real reason why Mohbad died, we didn't know, and up to now we are still on it. So, but don't forget that the wicked wife, I call her wicked wife, or wicked baby mama, okay? She knew about what happened to Mohbad, but she never uttered any word. Now, at a point, everybody was accusing Mohbad's father of killing Mohbad. They were all accusing, the man was running, the man had nowhere to sleep, no hidden place. Okay, he couldn't, nobody to protect him. All fingers, everything was pointed at him. Yet this wicked lady never come out to tell the truth about what killed her husband. Instead, she kept pointing at people who were not even in the country at the time. Slowly, we dig in. Through that digging, a lot of truth started unraveling by itself. A lot of truth started unraveling. Don't forget, Mohbad had fans. If Mohbad hadn't had fans now, this case, they would have swept it under the carpet. Mohbad had fans, and the way Mohbad died, his fans didn't like it, and good people, reasonable people, mothers who have passion for children, and people who care about life, not, miscreant and these ones that we have in the society who don't have feelings for human beings. So now people who care about life, they stood up, they start asking so many questions in a respectful way. In fact, before questions started coming, Wunmi said a day after Mohbad was buried that she called Baba. Baba was saying things that she didn't like, and then she never called Baba again. Now, after that, Baba had organized 2 meetings for the whole family to meet. What happened? They turned down the meeting. The mother turned down the meeting. The wife turned down the meeting. Both Mohbad lawyer. And they all went to have another meeting behind Baba, where they did whatsoever that they had to do behind the man. Now, this is a form of rejecting that man. And social media started investigating upon investigation, and they begin to ask so many questions. But don't forget that same social media at first who stood for the family. Social media had been contributing a lot of money to millions of naira to this baby. But while the contribution was on, social media, people in the social media, God bless them, who have had experience about other cases from other countries. Okay, they continue to ask, how did this guy die? What killed him? Where did he die? Questions like this, led to, can the wife explain to us what happened? We are contributing money to her baby. And we are mourning with her. Can she guide us? Can she guide us? We put that together with the message that she posted. They have taken him away. And we put everything together. We begin to ask salient questions. How did this guy die? And her reaction begin to make her reaction towards what happened to her husband is what started making her to be a suspect. And the first moment she became a suspect of we, the public, who is trying to help that family. Because all of them, they were not helping to tell what killed Mohbad. She went to show with Mohbad, right? She came back. Why didn't she explain this before mentioning Naira Marley Sam Larry? When the whole world was mentioning Naira Marley Sam Larry, why didn't she, who know what killed her husband, if she has nothing to hide? Why couldn't she at the time make a video? At least she's innocent, right? She has nothing to hide. Why can't she go to Instagram? Instead of telling us they have taken him away, this and that. She never even talked about the nurse. She never talked about the nurse. It was social media findings and pressure that get to know that there was even a nurse. The nurse came in, killed her husband. She never reported the nurse to the police. They allowed the nurse to go scot-free. And then they were pointing fingers at people who were not in the country. They make us, they deceive us, so we'll go catch shadows. But thank God that we are reasonable people. And as we began asking questions upon questions, then we find her to be a suspect in her husband's death. Her refusing to narrate what she was part of. And we knowing that a nurse even come to that house. Mohbad was injected. Some persons went to make a video. Oh, Mohbad died in the hospital. Mohbad came here alive. All those things started giving room for people to investigate by themselves. And upon investigation, people now said, this money that we are contributing to the baby, what if this baby doesn't belong to Mohbad? It's social media investigation. Since the country failed to do it, okay, and the family failed. The family was never ready for justice. If Wunmi was ready for justice, she would have been the first one to handle the nurse over to us. They allowed the nurse to go scot-free. We had to dig. We dig out the nurse. We dig. We ask salient questions. That, how are we sure that this baby that people are contributing millions of money for, how are we sure this baby belongs to Mohbad? And from there, for the first time, they came out to speak. They weren't speaking, and they came out to threaten directly, to threaten a member of the public. We are going to sue you. Sue? You who is mourning the death of your husband? So you guys, you can sue somebody? Okay. Then, that created a lead into the investigation. And now, the father might have not seen into that initially. Because when crime happens, crime is something that you plot. That anybody who is in the crime scene, let me say anybody who is affected, you may not know whether it was a plot or not, or how it was plotted. It takes intelligent people who are watching and following up with the case to help you understand some certain things that is even happening to you. You know, when you have problem, okay, then all your wisdom, everything may run away. You may think you know how to do it. When you are in the problem, everything will fly away. It takes people who want to help you to begin to point you to different directions. And now, with the social media, we came in to help. We came in as an investigative body, social media, by asking questions. And from the asking of those questions, the father realized, he too began to realize that, there is a point here. But before that time, the man had called for 2 meetings. And in these 2 meetings, they refused to have that meeting with him, the head of the family. They shamed him. And what can the man do? Then the man turned to social media for help. The man turned to social media for help. The same people could not call Baba Mohbad when Mohbad was dying. The boy was there in the house, struggling and dying. They never called the dad. Wunmi said because she was angry with the dad. You were angry with your father-in-law to the point that his son is dying in front of you. You cannot call him. When they asked you, why didn't you call him? You said you guys were angry. That because the man asked about placenta. The man asked you placenta about 5 months ago. So you still have that in your mind, you this wicked lady, that his son is dying, you cannot call him. Okay. Then it has to go to court. Now, the father came to the social media and let social media, who wanted to help. Since the family, everybody in that family were so much interested in achieving the purpose why Mohbad was killed, which is to share his property. As we are speaking right now, Wunmi is with Mama Mohbad. If Mama Mohbad was a reasonable woman, she should have called Wunmi that this thing that everybody is clamoring for, come, let's go do it. Believe me, Wunmi will still not do it. Wunmi will still not do it. So it's not about whether Baba called Wunmi in a very soft voice or not. In fact, Wunmi in her own particular speech, she said by November, she was telling Baba, let's go and do it, and the Baba refused, which is another lie again. Wunmi opened her mouth several times, saying that she has been begging Baba to go and do it, and Baba refused. Baba only want property. And then we understand that this lady has, in fact, she's undisputedly part of what killed her husband. She has a hand. She knows about what killed her husband. Everybody has confessed about what happened to Mohbad. Genuinely, except her, because her words are not even aligning. It's not aligning. And I don't think Nigeria will appreciate her. I believe very much that she knows that those who are protecting us cannot protect her forever. Nigerians will get to the root of what killed Mohbad. Let Wunmi and her family know so. It doesn't matter how much of Mohbad money you guys spend. Okay? You cannot get away with this. You will kill many people. You will kill many people. Now, the father aligned with the social media because social media was making sense. Any reasonable person will align with a reasonable person. Since they are too proud at her age, her firstborn, she's so proud that, hey, no, Baba must come here. Baba must call me in a very cool voice before I get it done. No matter what, Baba was money. Baba only subscribed to what the public was saying, which was right. That why can't DNA be done? For us to see whether what we are thinking, so that we can eliminate some motive why Mohbad was killed. Since the death is mysterious, at least let's clear the wife. We're trying to help the wife. That's why people ask to help her. To see that she's innocent, then we can face other people. But a simple test, she couldn't pass that test. And then now, all finger and attention was directed on her. So, there is no excuse of why did Baba not call for meeting, that and that. No. What matters is that the right thing is the future of that child. Does that child deserve to know his father? Yes. Especially in a situation like this, where his father was killed because of his riches. So if that child deserves to know his father, then why is the father-in-law and the mother-in-law, why are they having issues over because you didn't call a meeting? Because you called a meeting. Is it issue of meeting or not meeting? Is it issue of meeting or doing the right thing? They are both doing the right thing for that child. If they really like that child, they love that child. And the best person who loves that child right now is Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad, even if that baby was grown up today, the baby will want to do his DNA. Because that baby will not stand the public. It's a big shame. It's a big shame for every child to know their father and for you to be in confusion whether or not your father is alive or your father is dead. You will want to confirm on behalf of that baby. A real father asks question. He said, can we get DNA done for this baby? And the mother and her gangs, they said, no, they want respect. They want until Baba call for meeting. If he doesn't call for meeting, he must go to court. The same court that is frustrating the process of common investigation. Now she wants to rely on court because that is where she finds safety. Do you think that in a sane society where things are working very, very well, immediately the public call on the government? The public called on the government to investigate her, to do DNA on her. And the father found sense. Nobody went to tell Baba Mohbad directly. Unless you can prove to me that anybody called Baba directly and said, Baba, go and ask for DNA.